Going live.
Anything goes. Talking heads.
Yep.
We're live.
There we are. And we are live.
We are.
Welcome to a special Thursday night episode of Talking Heads, episode 112, your once-weekly live show for the latest in beer and tech news. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Steve.
Welcome to the show, everybody. How was your Christmas, Steve?
It was very good, yeah.
Good.
This is technically the Christmas episode.
Yes.
Hence the ugly sweaters.
Hence the sweaters.
Yes. Hence the sweaters.
I do have a confession. This is the only ugly sweater that I do own. It's the Be Quiet one that they sent out.
Yeah.
I've never really been an ugly sweater guy, but I could totally get into it.
Yeah. No, they're fun.
So.
Like this one right here, it's got like dangly bits on here.
The peppers hanging off of it.
It's got it. It's all festive.
I love your poncho sleeves too.
Yeah.
Those are epic. So, yeah, Steve definitely wins the ugly sweater contest here in the studio, but yeah, it's something I could totally get into.
Yeah.
Anyway, do anything fun over the break?
I slept in. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
I didn't get to sleep in all that much.
No.
I've been.
Well,
off,
yeah, you've been busy moving and stuff.
I've been off work for 2 weeks. Today was actually my first day back, and I didn't get to sleep in hardly at all. I think I slept till 9 o'clock one day.
That was like
beyond that. It was like 6:30 or
sleeping
7.
in.
Yeah.
That was the best gift I can get.
Yeah.
Did you get anything good for Christmas?
I did. Oh, I forgot to bring them down. Oh no, they're here. They're here. That's right. I got some new coasters.
Oh.
For the office.
So what are we using these? What are we using these for?
Hold on.
Are they themed or?
You will like them.
Okay.
You will like them.
Oh, nice. Yes. I'm gonna put these over here.
What's funny is they could have just bought me a case of floppy disks and
Yes,
it would
I know.
have served the same purpose.
That would have been fine.
But no, these are silicone drink coasters.
I gotcha. I got the red floppy.
Yeah.
1.44 megabytes.
But I mean,
of
they're
drink absorption.
Yeah, but they're accurate. I like them.
Yeah.
You know, we also got the neon.
It would be
green.
better if this thing slid. I want
Yeah.
to make that sliding clicking noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I got some floppy disk coasters for the new set. So those will definitely come in handy. What else did I get? Gosh, Christmas was kind of a blur.
Yeah.
I got some good beers. I got a number of good beers. Those are in the fridge chilling over there in my new home bar. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It looks nice. It looks really good.
It is shaping up nicely.
Now you are going to make that a wet bar, right?
Yes. In fact, this last week I did a little plumbing for it. I just haven't cut the hole for the sink, and I'm missing a couple bits and bobs to get that going. But yeah, the plumbing is all in. The drain is ready to go.
Nice.
So
good to go. Can't wait.
yeah.
And you're gonna put an ice machine in there too somewhere, right? Or no, that does ice?
I've just been making ice up in there, so I have a number of molds. You'll like my new ice, by the way. So if we decide to swap one of these out for a cocktail,
we can do that.
Yeah, we might do that. Let's see, what are we drinking today?
Today, let's see, we got for the winter beer. We have one of my favorite winter ones. This is by Widmer. It's Burr. Mm-hmm. It's a hoppy red. They make a bourbon version, which is a bourbon barrel aged.
And I looked for that one and I couldn't.
That one's very good. But I mean, this one for an easy drinking winter ale, I really quite enjoy it actually.
Yeah, I really enjoy the winter ale season. I buy a number of the packs of them just to have.
Jubile Ale is another good one.
Jubile Ale is another one. Pray for Snow is probably my favorite.
Yep,
that's up there from 10 Barrel. But no, Burr among my holiday favorites.
Very good, yes. And then this one, this is a Star Trek one I got, Star Trek themed.
Yes.
It's the needs of the bread outweigh the needs of the few. And it's got, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got the Enterprise in front.
Awesome can art.
And it's an Imperial Stout with banana, peanuts, and cocoa nibs.
Yeah.
So
kind of a glossy metallic finish to there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a very cool, I actually, they even have the Vulcan sleeve in the back right there.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. So, and I've actually had this one before. It's good. It's like a dessert beer, pastry beer.
And then we got Fortside Brewing out of Vancouver, Croc Secret, and one of the most interesting can arts that I've ever seen.
It's got Crocodile Dundee in what is that? A bikini or something like that? Yeah.
It's a little Victoria's Secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's going to be interesting. And like I said, we might swap one of these out for a cocktail, just depending on how the night goes.
Yeah.
I do have a bit of fan mail before we get too far into the show.
Sure.
So, friend of the show, or we'll see if he's a friend of the show after I open this. Jason over at Bite My Bits, he sent me a little Christmas present from Not a Dildo Inc. To Kraft Computing.
It's Kraft spelled Kraft, like Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. And he told me to open on the stream. Open on live stream, smiley faced, Bite My Bits.
Okay,
so.
I'm gonna go back up.
So
in case.
Yeah. You glitter bomb my new studio, I will find you.
Gonna be back here.
Just for the record. That goes for all of you too. I literally just finished vacuuming up the drywall dust in here today.
Oh yeah, I got it.
So, okay, well it didn't explode.
All right, that's good.
All right.
Cautiously coming back.
All right. It's a box within a box.
Oh.
Okay. I think he
did
warn me about that.
Going back again.
Oh, look at that. We got a custom Bite My Bits box.
Nice.
Yeah. Look at Jason in all of his glory there. Wow. All right. Let's see here. Cutting towards myself is always
safe.
great knife practice.
Oh, okay. Nothing that explodes. Oh yeah, dilly dilly,
dilly dilly in the Bud Light orange. Oh, that is fantastic. What is this?
Some glassware, or he gets some beer.
Some Bud Light orange in a custom Bite My Bits label.
Yes.
I bet anything. Yeah, but we got a cozy with a Bud Light orange.
Well, we can add that to the rotation if you want.
Bud Light sunglasses.
It must have a Bud Light hookup. There's a Bud Light lime and a Bud Light orange.
Okay, and there's one more beer in the bottom here. This one looks a little bit more. Oh no, just another one. Okay.
Just another Bud Light.
Just another Bud Light.
He went all out with the Bud Lights.
Yeah.
Oh, one Bud Light.
It's a lime.
It's a lime and
a
orange.
Lime and an orange. I think that's everything. Yep. Jason. I expected nothing more. And I am loving the Dilly Dilly t-shirt. I will totally rock that. Thank you, my friend. Oh.
There we go. you can troll John with that next time he's on. You can have him drink this.
You know, we probably will. John is on next week. Next Thursday.
So next Thursday. Another Thursday.
Another Thursday show. So we'll probably save those for John since he's the one known for doing the Bud Light. All right.
Because he secretly likes it.
That's right.
He really does, actually.
Jason, thank you so much, man.
I think we have a super chat.
Do we?
Yeah.
Buy My Bits. $2. Here we go. Here we go indeed. And then glad I could be here, guys. I'm on the East Coast from Record Needle. $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Big Spoon, chug the lime. It's not cold. Had he told me to refrigerate the box, I would have done it. I'm not. I'll drink the Bud Light just because he sent it across the country, and because he also included some swag with it.
Right. I mean, the swag
part's nice. I'll drink it.
You can get the Bud Light anywhere, but those coasters you can't. I mean, not coasters, the cozies.
Right.
You can't get those.
Right. I'll totally play game because he sent some merch with it, but I'm not drinking it warm.
Yeah.
So
I
still have my limits. Yeah. So and lime I could probably do. The orange one I'm still a little unsure of. No. So but it's his favorite. So. Okay, time to send him some real beer. That's exactly right, John. Thank you so much. All right. So today's show is going to be a little bit different. Had you not guessed yet? There's not a lot of news for the week.
It's a weird time of year where there's just a lull of nothing happening. Everybody's celebrating the holidays.
Everyone's ramping up for CES. Yes. Even the people who normally leak news, they're at home celebrating the holidays themselves. Yeah. So there's not a lot to talk about. We do have some beer stories, and we do have a couple of fun, interesting tech stuff to jump into. But it's a really short list today. Yeah. We do have a couple of options for later on in the show, and we might let the viewers kind of decide the direction that we go.
Yeah.
So bear with us for about 30 minutes. We'll get through some news. We'll open some beer. More of this is just going to be a let's hang out and enjoy the Christmas season kind of episode. So, and also Becky Becky Poo over on the Discord. I want to send a special happy 9th birthday to Penguin. So,
oh, that's right. Yes,
yes,
she did, yes.
that's right. Yeah. Yes. So, Sister Penguin, happy birthday, kid. And you know what? Just for you, you can stay up till 11 again.
Yeah, we give you permission.
That's right.
Yeah. If your mom says anything, just say we said it was okay.
Jeff said it was okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. If you want birthday wishes, join the Discord and we'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk. There we go. All right. Also, as always, throw what you're drinking over in the chat, and we'll see if we can give some shout-outs as we go along. Beer is better warm. You can taste all the notes. Yeah, and that's the problem with Bud Light. Is now
that's
you can
why.
taste,
Once you can taste it, it's like. Ugh.
Now you can taste the Bud Light in it.
There's not too many beers that I would recommend drinking ice cold unless you do not want to taste it.
Right.
Then definitely do it as cold as you can get it.
Yep. There's a reason they advertise domestics as cold as the rocks.
Yeah, that's right. Get it as cold as you can so you can't taste it.
Drink it at 33, but not at 38.
Yeah.
All right, let's open our first beer and let's get into some news.
All right, which one do you want to start with?
Well, you got some stout glasses. I'm thinking...
we can do the stout first?
And this one's actually a little warmer than the others.
Yes, well, this one should be a little bit warmer. This is a stout. You're going to get most of the nice, robust flavors.
Yep, so this is from Mobcraft Beer. I don't know where they're from. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah. The needs of the bread outweigh the needs of the few. Yes. Star Trek Imperial Stout with banana, peanuts, and cocoa nibs.
Yep. It's an interesting beer, and it is very much a pastry beer, like a dessert beer.
Nick says he turns 21 in a few days. Any recommendations on his, quote, first, end quote, drink? So I'm assuming you've never drank before, as you should not if you are underage. But if you feel so inclined to go out and buy yourself a first drink on your 21st birthday, really craft beer and by association liquor and cocktails is going to be about experimentation and finding what your tastes are. Yeah. If you want some like good examples of something to go out and say, what is an IPA or what is a stout? That's kind of where I would start. For an IPA, for like a West Coast IPA, go with like a Stone IPA.
Yeah,
I think it's
that would be good.
Or a Sierra Nevada IPA. You can find them in any grocery store, any corner market.
Actually,
across the country.
I think a lot of the newer hazies might actually be a little bit more open for like a new drinker because they kind of have those big citrus notes to them.
They can also be a little off-putting the more you drink them.
They could be,
because the acid builds up, and for me, I have a really hard time with a lot of the hazies, where I like them, but I like them 4 ounces at a time. Right. I don't want to go buy a bomber of something, and then now I hate hazies. Yeah. And so I would look for the classic examples of
staples.
What is a traditional beer? Yeah. For like a porter, go get like a Deschutes Black Butte.
Yeah,
porter.
That's what I say. Black Butte's a great example of a straight up porter.
For a Hefeweizen, you've got the Widmer Hef. If you want to try the Germans,
I wouldn't go that because I've told you my whole thing about I think Widmer Hef is like the worst example of a hef. I would get an authentic German hef,
and I would too, but you can't find those in every corner store.
No, you can't. Those are a lot harder to find.
And the Widmer will still introduce you to this is kind of what a German beer is like. Do I enjoy some of these flavors? Let's explore them deeper. Yeah. Or go Blue Moon or Fat Tire. Yeah. For a little bit of that German flair. Yeah. So good list to start you out, and you can dig deeper as you go along.
Yeah, I always just get a cocktail straight up. Totally. I think that would be the easiest, most palatable for a first person drinking because they're usually sweet. Yep. They're kind of easy to drink.
Now it depends on the cocktail.
It depends on the cocktail. Yeah, I mean I wouldn't recommend going for like an old fashioned right away or a Manhattan or something like that.
I started with old fashions. Although I drank the terrible ones in bars until I figured out what old fashioned was supposed to be.
Well, that's what I was gonna say because it's so wide variety of where you go. One place will make a good old fashioned, other place makes a crappy one. Mm-hmm. But rum and coke, gin and tonic, just super simple ones like that. Yeah, that everybody knows. Those are always good and easy to drink.
Yes. Yep. Good advice. Let's see.
Wait, what's your opinion on the beer?
The banana is fantastic.
Yeah, you can really taste the banana.
And it's not like I expected like a banana bread. No, it's straight up banana, like a chocolate covered banana. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fantastic.
It's a very good beer.
Oh, I'm loving this. And if I say, it reminds me of like a banana split. I'm tasting a lot more fruity notes than I am bready notes. A lot of times when you get banana infused beer, like I said, you get that banana bread.
Yeah.
You get a drier, richer. This is way more towards the sweet side of things, where I've got a little bit of fudge and banana.
That's what I was saying.
And maybe a hint of strawberry in there.
This is definitely a pastry beer. It's a dessert beer. It's very sweet.
So good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Super chat, $5. Big spoon. Drink White Claw, no law. White Claw's not a bad place to start either.
I mean, it's locale. It's sweet.
Locale. It's alcohol. And
chicks like it for a reason.
Yeah. Drinking an apple pie from my friend's house, and I'm assuming apple pie is little apple.
Are you talking about the
little
moonshine?
apple hooch?
Moonshine?
Little apple hooch. Yeah. Ugly Sweater Day, you know it.
Yes, it is. What do you mean? No, it's beautiful sweater day. This is a beautiful sweater.
Yeah. So yeah.
If this sweater doesn't make you hungry for tacos and margaritas, I don't know what will.
Yeah, and see, a number of people recommended Fat Tire as well, and I think that's a good intro to craft beer in general.
I don't disagree, but I personally don't like Fat Tire.
Right, and because I'm a German fan. I agree with you. It is not my favorite beer.
No.
If there's one at a barbecue, I'll pick one up.
Of course.
And whatnot. But it is still a good introduction to what is a German flavor.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There was one more I wanted to read. Hold on.
Shots chase of Bud Light Lime. That was a super chat.
Malbeth, I sent you my first ever super chat. I'm no longer a super chat virgin. I didn't consider you a super chat virgin because you've been donating on Patreon for
a long time.
8 months, a year, something like that at least. So yeah. Where's your super chat? I completely hold on.
You need to go switch over to the.
Yeah. See this one, but I don't get Discords on this one. Oh, there we go. I can finally watch live because I don't work tomorrow. Huzzah! Hey, Melbeth.
Nice.
All right, there it is. Sorry, I missed you in the
beginning.
Jason says, chug, chug, chug. Bite my bit. Goods are where it's at. That's right, Scott. $10 from Big Spoon. Woot woot. Yeah, I wish this highlighted the super chats.
Yeah, that makes it at least bold.
Right.
The text or something.
And for that, and on the same point, I wish that YouTube scaled their live stream thing properly, so at 1080p, I could actually see more than half of the screen.
Yeah, I know. This is pretty. I like the setup here.
Yeah,
this is very nice.
Yeah,
but the screen position is a little awkward.
It's a little awkward. I'll probably end up lowering it just a little bit, but I need to have room for my light still to come in from. So I have 2-point light.
So I noticed just looking at the live feed, we're all looking up.
Yeah, we're doing this a lot.
Just doing this because that's where
I'm still working on orientations. Yeah, we'll. And most of the time, we have our own chat feeds down here, and so we'll get into that. But I'm still experimenting with, do I like this setup? Is it right? I'm actually going to flip the office around too, because I'm going to change a couple of things over there. But neither here nor there. Let's get into the first item of beer news. Since it's been 20 minutes now.
Yeah, I know.
I hope you guys are enjoying the show. By the way,
we're dragging it out because literally there's nothing out there to talk about.
But hey, $55 in super chats already. So we're doing something right. There we go.
They really like my sweater.
That's right. Feliz Navidad. So Oregon is typically a very progressive state in a number of beer laws, alcohol laws, things like that. We're usually the first to allow something.
Yeah.
We were one of the first to allow medical marijuana. Craft brewing. We were one of the first to allow craft brewing. We were one of the first to... we were the third state to legalize recreational marijuana. And CBD is now pretty much globally legal. You can buy it in convenience stores now here in Oregon. THC, you still have to go to specialized stores, but CBD is available in my state-run liquor store. However, Oregon is drawing a line that I'm a little surprised that they're drawing. Oregon is outright banning the sale of any CBD-infused alcohol starting January 1st.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be that they're getting ahead of the game because they did, as of 5 or 6 years ago, banned caffeine.
Yeah.
And
the whole Four Loko.
Yeah, the whole Four Loko thing. So that's all banned. So even like coffee stouts and stuff like that, you can only have so much caffeine. You can have caffeine in some of them,
Right?
Because like there's coffee stouts and stuff, you can't get away with that. But a certain amount, like once you go over that, then it's banned.
Mm-hmm.
So they banned that, but you can still get like a vodka and Red Bull at a bar,
Right. Yeah.
So why the ban? I don't know.
I don't know. This to me feels like possibly a lobbying move.
I think so.
Where, and this happens all the time in these types of industries with the wine and alcohol and beverage industry and the tobacco industry against the marijuana industry.
Right.
They fight against each other all the time. This feels like a lobbying move by big beer or something else to say, we're not going to let the little guys do that within the state.
Right, yeah.
And we're going to set a precedent in Oregon and see if we can,
roll it out the rest of the way. Yeah.
Oregon has a huge number of craft breweries that call Oregon home. And if they're not allowed to brew it within the state, that's all of a sudden 50 major competitors that are off the market.
But I mean, in the long run, it's just kind of toothless because you can still buy vials of CBD oil or liquid, whatever you want. Take your beer home, just add it to it if you want to. Honestly, it doesn't. It's like I said, it's kind of toothless. I think it's just it's. You might be right as a lobbying thing to maybe corner the market or
this feels like the wine
market.
This feels like the wine industry going after absinthe.
Yeah.
If I had to equate it to something, it causes hallucinations, and you're going,
wormwoods, you're gonna go crazy and stab people.
Right. Turns out that was just bath salts.
Yeah.
but that's what this feels like to me, and I hate killing a potential product or an industry before it's even taken off the ground. I mean, it's only been legal here since the first of the year. Yeah. And all of a sudden, exactly 12 months later, we're saying, nope, can't include it in beer.
Yep, I know.
Can't do it.
Well, the THC is 100%. You can't put it in.
Right.
Yeah, and that one kind of makes sense.
That one makes sense because you don't want to dull your senses to the point where you don't realize you're becoming inebriated.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't stop you from going home smoking a joint and having a beer.
No.
But you don't want to.
Yeah.
I get that one.
Yeah.
Making it that readily available. I get that one. But the CBD, it's not a psychoactive. It's not a It's not a hallucinogen.
It's like an aspirin or something like that.
Right.
It's not gonna.
I take it for migraines.
Yeah.
I take it for migraine prevention and aid and whatnot, and it works wonders for me. But yeah, it's this one feels weird. Let's see. Another super chat. Are those SNES controllers on the counter in front of Steve?
Yes.
These are the Buffalo Classic controllers. Yeah. And that might be part of our user-led.
We might do something later.
We might do something with those. We're not sure yet.
We're not too sure. We just have them out in case.
Yeah. And then Big Spoon, Feliz Navidad. Wish Steve a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Steve.
Okay. But is Wish Steve question mark? Is that
Wish Steve?
Wish Steve?
Yes, this is Steve.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
I guess.
Steve confirmed.
Or maybe he's asking me for a wish.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't give out wishes.
Nah,
I don't give them out. They don't come true.
I don't share my wishes.
Yeah, okay.
I got that genie locked up in the basement.
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course, your first wish is to wish for more wishes, right?
Right, exactly.
It's just no-brainer.
$5 from R. Anderson. Merry Christmas, Jeff. Congrats on the new house, I'm assuming is what you said. Because I can't see the whole thing. Thank you, YouTube. Congrats on the house. Yeah, yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is the most complete this room has been ever. It's actually fairly clean. How is the sound doing? I did a little bit of sound treatment in here, a little bit of echo reduction. I'm hoping it's significantly better than it has been the last 2 weeks. From my perspective, it is far better than it's been.
This is the first time I've been in here, and it doesn't sound that bad, but I'm in here right now, so it's kind of hard for me to really say.
Oh, before, you could legit count 4 seconds of echo. You could clap in this room and go...
Yeah.
I mean, it was the Top Gun soundtrack playing in here if you clapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. All right, moving on to the next story.
Next one. Which
is...
Oh, yeah, this one's kind of exciting.
Yeah. Hit it.
Okay, so most of you know there's, at least, big beer drinkers, people who are really into it. There's the Pliny the Elder, which is kind of a highly sought after IPA, very famous by Russian River. They distribute that in bottles, but it's very limited. And they have another version of it, their imperial version of it, which they call Pliny the Younger. But that has always been sold at the brewery. Once in a while, they would have like tap takeovers and stuff like that, and they would have it served there. But these were very, very rare things. So most of the times, you had to be there because it was only on tap. Well, this is the first time that Russian River is putting Pliny the Younger in bottles.
Yep.
That's the good news. Yep. The bad news is that you can still only buy it at the brewery.
Yes.
So you can. So if you know somebody that lives by Russian River Brewing or is going to go there, maybe they can buy a couple bottles and pick it up and trade it. I take it that this is going to be a highly sought after and trade after.
Yeah, it's also it's up there in price. Now it's not exceeding like what I would spend on a beer, but it's an expensive beer. It's $10 for a 500 ml bottle. Yeah. Which is 16.9 ounces. Yeah. So it's $10 a pint. Yeah. Home price.
Home price.
Yeah. Which is it's up there. It's up there.
It is, and it's pretty up there. It's up there with your like bourbon barrel aged stouts and like your really big ones like that. Yeah. Very, very similar in price to that. I personally have never had it before. Yep. I wouldn't mind trying it.
I'll give it a shot if it.
Yeah. So if somebody has a bead on the Russian River Brewing or is it somewhere near it?
They're Michigan, right?
No, they're Northern California.
Oh, Northern California.
Yeah, they're close by.
Okay.
I mean, we can probably take a trip there if we wanted to. I mean, take all day, but
it'd be worth it.
It'd be worth it.
I do that for liquor occasionally.
Do you? Yeah. Go down to California.
I make California runs.
Get the discount liquor right across the border.
I mean, no, I don't. What? Huh?
Huh?
Who says I do?
Who's hauling hooch?
Yeah. If you've never been over the Oregon-California border, it's really funny because going into California, you get stopped at the border and they say, "Do you have any fruit in the vehicle?" Yeah. And you can literally drive up to the window chewing on an apple.
Yeah. And be like, "Nope."
Nope. And they go, "Go ahead."
All right, go ahead.
But it's to prevent fruit flies from coming into California.
Yeah.
They don't want rotten fruit and especially because it wiped out the Napa Valley wine production for a couple of years, sometime in like the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, yeah.
And so they just never want that to happen again. And they blamed Oregon for bringing fruit across the border as if they don't grow their own fruit there.
Like, you didn't wipe your feet when you came in.
Right.
That's what it was. And so...
Well, you ruined our housing market, so...
Yeah.
And it's really funny. And on the way back, technically they're supposed to check you for contraband. I've never once been stopped coming back into Oregon for anything.
Yeah.
And in fact...
They don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care.
In fact, there's never anyone on that side of the crossing.
Yeah.
In the booth. So they're all on the California side, making sure you don't bring fruit into Oregon.
They all hang out with each other, just have a party. It's all it is. I mean, that's got to be a real cush gig. You just sit there, it's like, hey,
totally.
Yeah, whatever, go.
It's always this dude who's like 78 years old.
Yeah. It's like the Walmart greeter, but on the state level.
Yes, that is precisely what that gig is.
The Walmart greeter at the municipal level.
That is the perfect example of what that is.
You can hardly hear me. Oh, maybe I can move this, I guess, closer.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the mics off frame. The way you combat echo is you get the microphone closer. Mine can't get any closer because the arm hits the monitor right here. Yeah. So unless my monitor is like that, then it's kind of hard to get mine any closer. And Steve's, I managed to get closer. I mounted his in a little bit different position today. So hopefully it's a little bit better. You got to give and take. If we had microphones right here, there'd be no echo.
Yeah.
But I don't have that luxury.
Have you ever tried anything from Surly Brewing? I don't think so.
Yeah, we have.
Have we?
That's King Sue, isn't it?
Maybe?
Pseudo Sue?
Pseudo Sue is?
Yeah.
Is that Surly?
I thought so.
Oh, then, yes. Let me go look. Let me look on Untapped. I know I probably have. Surly
Brewing. I know I have had something from Surly. No, that's not King Sue. Hold on.
I've had Todd the Axeman.
Okay, yeah. I know I've had things from Surly. Beer. Here we go. Sorry, I'm looking up their beer real quick.
Yeah.
Warp Zone Pilsner. I've had that one. Mm-hmm. I bought it just for the label because it's awesome.
Yeah, I've
only
had Todd the Axeman.
Yeah, I don't have my Untapped up right now, and I do a poor job keeping up my Untapped.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I've had that beer. So yes, I've had something from Surly.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's not pseudo-sue.
Yeah, no, I don't think they do pseudo-sue. Because I know I've definitely had that one.
Yeah. Do I absolutely need a cloud key? No, cloud key is only if you don't plan on running your own Unify server or setting up your home network and in a set it and forget it type setup, because you can set up a Unify network from your smartphone with the app. A cloud key enables you to save your Unify configuration to the cloud. It also allows you to access it remotely, and if you're getting any Unify cameras, it allows you to access your cameras remotely without setting up your own NAT access to your home network. So it has some perks. It has some disadvantages. It is more expensive than running your home server. So if you know what you're doing, you can just run your home server, forward your port 80 or 8123 or 8443 or whatever Unify uses for their login. I think it's 8443. And access it that way. Or if you want a plug and play option, get a cloud key. But it is optional.
Cloud key.
What keyboard is that? This is a Velocifier. It is the... doesn't say. I found this quite a while ago. It's one of their 81 key Velocifier keyboards. There's a good look at it there. It does have an aluminum backplate and Velocifier's brown switches, which I really like. But they're on Amazon for like $28. Pretty solid keyboard.
That's not bad, yeah.
Full mechanical. Yeah. I sent them a bottle of Darkness as well. Jeff had that on the show. Okay. Yeah.
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 Okay.
I knew Skull had sent me some Surly's.
Yeah.
and like I said, I knew I had bought the that other one myself. But yeah, that's right. You did send me a Darkness. That's right.
Year of Darkness. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Pseudo-Sue is toppling Goliath. Okay. That's right. Okay. We got one more.
One more beer news.
One more beer news. And it is the Get Me a Beer Man.
Yeah. At first when I read this, I thought this was John.
I thought so too.
I thought for sure it was John.
Swore. It's like, I know that gas station.
Yeah, I know. So basically what had happened, a man, well, they don't say his name. They say the victim here. He got shot.
Yes.
He got shot 3 times. Didn't say what. But I can see John getting shot 3 times. That can happen.
Not Florida, incidentally.
No, not Florida. This is
Ohio.
This is Moscow, Ohio.
Yep.
And apparently, this happened right out in front of a convenience store. And so the first thing the guy does after getting shot is goes into the convenience store and not call 911. Not can you help me?
Yep.
It was can you get me a beer?
Yeah. he walks into the convenience store basically holding his gut. And the worker behind the counter goes, "Oh my God!" She goes, "I'm good. Can you get me a beer?" Quote end quote.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I thought I was dying too, I'd be like, you know what? I just want one more beer.
I can't, baby. I can't. I'm saving you. The clerk tells him. The suspect was arrested a short time later and hit with felony assault charges. The victim is expected to recover from his wounds.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's what he knew. He knew they wasn't going to get a beer in the hospital.
Right.
So he's like, "Give me one now."
Yeah.
So,
if I'm going out, I want.
Give me a couple of them. He's gonna like shove them down his shirt. So when he gets into the bed, he cracks one out. I think maybe if you just offer the ambulance drivers a beer, they get there faster.
Totally.
They're like, "Hey,
yeah.
you get in the hospital faster. There's a button there for you."
Hey, can we run code?
Yeah.
Flip those lights on for me.
Yeah. Because priorities. Yes.
I got a kegger at 7. I need in and out. Come on, let's go. And that does it for the end of beer news.
Yes.
So it was only 15 minutes, but I know it's 8:35. So
I know. We drew it out as long as we could.
Yeah. So, a couple of real quick tech news stories to get to. TSMC, it was announced earlier this week, is going to be contracted to handle nVidia's rollout of 7 nanometer and their Ampere GPUs, which we may hear something about at CES this
that should be exciting. Yeah.
So now, if you remember right, I actually talked about the Ampere GPUs before the RTX announcement. That was all the way back in April of last year.
Yeah, so it was even rumored way back then.
Right,
yeah.
and so Turing was kind of came out of nowhere and what I kind of perceived as a stopgap card because it was the same architecture, it was the same FinFET architecture, and it had kind of there were no gains in power or efficiency over Pascal. I mean, they're kind of there, but they were not evolutionary. They were generational, and so it wasn't the next evolution of graphics cards. It was just the next card that happened to bump the specs up half a tier.
little bit more, yeah.
Yeah, and so it was like, yeah, if you buy the 60 series card, now you have halfway to the 70 series card, and halfway to the 80, or you have a 1080 Ti because nVidia seems to be able to crank that out with no problem at all. But Ampere was the one that was rumored late March, early April. I talked about it on the show, and the Ampere cards were what were rumored to have the 2000 series Monkiers. Turing was supposed to have the 11 series because remember the 1160, 1170, 1180, those were very highly rumored up until around late June, early July when
then the RTX stuff started.
Right, when the RTX stuff started circulating. The 2060 was what was rumored back when Ampere was being kind of talked about. And so I don't know what marketing person got into the ear of the right person and kind of made the switch, but Ampere is supposed to be the next generation of cards. And it'll probably have ray tracing RTX cores, just like the current gen. But,
of course.
But yeah, the interesting bit is TSMC is going to be manufacturing this.
Now, what have they done for? What have they done in the past? TSMC.
TSMC is responsible for AMD's 7 nanometer fab.
Oh, okay.
And has done all of the Ryzen fabs pretty much to this point. Global Foundries did some of the first gen Ryzen stuff, I believe. But TSMC has been responsible for pretty much all of Ryzen 3rd gen and 7 nanometer. So,
well, 7 nanometer makes sense.
Yep. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's not a lot else to talk about because it says it ups the efficiency and performance of its 12 nanometer based RTX and Quadro RTX cards. And notes that AMD is using the 7 nanometer node on the Radeon RX 5500 and 5700 series cards.
Okay, yeah.
That's about all we know.
Well, maybe this early January we'll know more.
Yeah.
Amtrak Wi-Fi, huh?
A lot of Unify chat.
Yes, there is.
Right
The Restream bot.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm curious some Minnesota beers. Okay, perfect.
Ooh, nice.
I'd love some Minnesota beers.
That'd be great. Yeah, P.O. Box is down in the video description. 1567 Edgewater Street Northwest, Salem, Oregon. So, box number 51. And then last bit of news.
Yeah. This is how much of a scrape we were in. So we got two news items.
And this is a device that's been known about for quite some time.
Yes.
Ben Heck has done a number of videos on it. The Ben Heck Show. Where he actually did some repair work on this. Got the audio processor working, got a disc to boot, got a retail SNES cartridge to boot. We are talking about the Nintendo PlayStation prototype.
Yep.
Now, the end goal of this prototype... Huh?
Did it switch?
Yeah, it switched. We're about a minute delayed.
Oh, okay, so, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we have quite the delay. There you go.
Oh, there it is, okay.
No, I took down my preview because I figured that one was enough. Anyway, so this is the Nintendo PlayStation prototype. Basically what this was an early 90s, what was it, 94? 95?
Yeah, it was towards the end of the SNES era, so that would probably be mid 90s, like 94, 95. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it is when this was rumored to have been produced. And there were not very many of these produced. They were never available for retail. This was basically a golden master if they decided to go to full production. Or as close to golden as you can get. But this was a Sony PlayStation that read games off of discs. That was a 64-bit console. Or was PlayStation 32? I always get confused on that. I think it had 64-bit addressing, but it did some weird things with texture mapping and tessellation that kind of made it this weird little...
Yeah.
PlayStation graphics were always weird.
Yeah, they were a little... I didn't like them personally.
No, I did not either. When you had the Nintendo 64 stacked against it, a polygon was a polygon, and it stayed the same shape. With PlayStation, most of the engines that were used... it changed the shape of the polygon depending on how it was rendering or where the camera angle was pointing to save space on memory. And so the shapes would dynamically change as you were going around an object. And it's something that always bugged the living crap out of me.
Well, they had to find some way to save memory and stuff like that.
To get 3D graphics out there. And, and it was a step up from the 32-bit Sega days and the SNES FX chip days with, the Star Fox with early rasterization graphics. Or not rasterization, but polygonal vector graphics.
Yes, polygonal vector.
So we actually did get some 3D effects and effective rendering techniques. Mm-hmm. However, it wasn't as good as it possibly could have been.
For the most part, they usually had the 3D sprites on a 2D background, and they'd move around that type of thing, a la Final Fantasy VII and stuff like that.
Yeah. Or flat 2D images with 3D elements on top.
Right, yes, exactly. Yeah.
Right. So, same P.O. Box for John. Yeah, you can send stuff addressed to Hops and Brews or Attention John to my P.O. Box as well, and John will get them. Yeah. I may pick through it first, but John will get them. I'm kidding. Yeah, if you address it to Hops and Brews or designate stuff in the shipment to Hops and Brews, he will get that.
Please tell us you're not clickbaiting us and you actually have that to play tonight. No, we wish we had that to play tonight. Yeah. That would be kind of a fun trip down memory lane, but we actually do not have that. Because the article itself it's up for auction.
Yes.
And I haven't bid on it. Have you bid on it?
I have not. In fact, I didn't see where the current auction price was at. I should have looked that up beforehand. Let me pull that up.
It might be up there.
Heritage Auctions. That should tell you something.
Oh gosh, that's not even like through eBay, so it's like a legit...
Yeah, it's an auction house is where this is going. So yeah, it is up on Heritage Auctions right now if you click the source link.
Right okay, there it is, Heritage Auctions. Oh, middle button doesn't open up a new... Okay. I guess it did. I guess it did. Yeah. Okay, it didn't pop open.
So yeah, this is the auction page. And they don't have...
The current going price?
Yeah, the estimate, because there's no estimate for something like this. But it's probably going to bring a lot of money. And I mean a lot of money.
Well, they were saying in the previous article here that this is a sealed copy of the original Mega Man made a whopping $75,000. Mm-hmm. Now that's just one game cartridge. Right. This is a never released console. Yeah. Made by Sony and Nintendo. Yeah. It's got to be worth something, and it's functional.
Yes.
It is completely functional.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's got to be worth something.
Yep. So, yeah, definitely interesting to see what this sells for. It is really weird seeing the Sony output combined with the Nintendo output.
Yep.
On the back.
You got the Nintendo controllers right there.
You got the Nintendo controllers with the Sony logo on the front of them, and it hurts my brain.
Yeah.
Really hurts my brain. But yeah, if you want to bid on this, if you are a games collector, it will be up for sale here shortly. The auction is not live. It will begin on March 5th, 2020 in Dallas, Texas. There is a consignment deadline for the auction, January 14th. So, yeah. Own a piece of gaming history.
All right, I'm going to mark it on my calendar.
Yeah.
Because I'm for sure going to win it. This $5 are going to bid on it, and that's going to make it.
There you go. We'll start the bidding at 5,000. Oh, dang.
We're going to start the... Oh, that's already past my budget.
Yeah, start the bidding was when I dropped out.
A representative from GameStop. I'll give you like $5 and some in-store credit for it.
Yeah. I gotta have the shelf space. I
gotta
store
on,
it. It's not really.
It's probably gonna sit around for a while.
It's gonna sit around. Is there really a market for this? Yeah, I'm interested, but it's gotta be So we settled at $7. I think I got a pretty fair deal.
Pretty good deal.
Now I'm gonna go hit the slot machines and see how things turn out. I don't do a very good Rick voice, but I've got the guy who got swindled with Pawn Stars.
Is that show still on? I don't know.
No, it's not.
I don't think it is.
No, Chumley got into some major trouble, and I guess Pops passed away.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
So I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the heck out of the show.
First couple of seasons. I think the last time I was in Vegas, I actually went and stopped off at the shop just to look through it.
Yeah.
It was tiny.
Yep.
That was it.
A lot smaller than it looks like on TV.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure. Let's see. I got a couple ats that I missed.
There we go.
Yep. There we go. Oh my God, read my super chat already. Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Becky says, thanks for the birthday shout out. You are very welcome.
And that's all she's getting for her birthday.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'd send a beer, but you'd just drink it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, let's finish this guy up.
I don't know. Can I just set this aside and just kind of finish it off later? It's a good beer.
So good. Well, I was so close to the end. It's yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, God, that was good.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Man. Dude, if any beer should be given a Star Trek name, it's
this is the one. Yeah. This one does not disappoint.
No.
This is definitely a nice, and it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet.
Right.
Not like there's some of those bourbon barrel ones that are definitely just oh my gosh, so sugary sweet.
The cheek pucker.
Yeah, this is just the right amount of sweetness with that kind of roasty notes that you normally get from a stout, with just a good amount of that kind of banana-y flavor to it.
Very banana forward.
Yeah,
I would say very banana forward, but it is so balanced throughout the entire flavor profile. Just fantastic. If I'm on Untapped, this is a 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what I gave it.
Yeah.
I think I gave it that.
Yeah,
it's either 4.25 or 4.5.
Yeah. And I'm not getting any lingering. I mean, there's a little bit of lingering bitterness in my mouth, but like a dark chocolate kind of bitter.
Yeah, it's a dark chocolate type of bitter.
Right.
It's a stout. Yeah, that's what you expect.
But like I said, this is a banana split in liquid form.
Yes, it is.
Minus a little bit of vanilla. You know.
Yeah, there's no real notes of vanilla, but vanilla is a really hard flavor to get into beer anyway. You have to dump a ton of vanilla in there to get in there.
And I think it would have been worse for it.
Yeah.
So, but no, this is totally a banana split in beer form, and that is delicious.
It is good.
Thank you for that one. Thank you for bringing that one.
I still have one more can at home.
Awesome.
But I'm going to save it for, I don't know when, sometime.
All right. Well, we're going to open another beer, and this is the point in the show that's going to kind of depend on you guys a little bit.
Yeah, we don't know. We're only 45 minutes in.
Yeah.
So we essentially have an hour and 15 left.
Yeah.
And we can sit there and we can sit there and watch cat videos if you guys want.
I can't play the audio.
Wow, you can't play the audio. You can
so that'll get boring really quick.
we can have duels to the death. Yeah. I don't know. You guys tell us. We thought about maybe plugging something in and playing some co-op, same desktop game type of thing. That was one idea I had. I brought the controllers out. My original idea was to actually bring out my RetroPie and just kind of go through the collection and maybe play some OG Mario Kart or Streets of Rage or something like that. But it occurred to me that emulators are not exactly well thought upon in the streaming community and especially Nintendo. So I don't mind playing them in my home, but I don't want to run afoul of any copyright issues on my channel here. So unless I had the Mario Kart cartridge sitting on my desk, which I do own somewhere in my vast collection of stuff. I think I bought it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, I think you have 2 cartridges. Yeah. Unless I had that cartridge like sitting here ready to present, going, look, I'm perfectly legal to be playing an emulator. I just needed HDMI. How much to boop, Steve? Boop Steve. I don't know what boop, like on the nose? $7? Or like $7? Yeah. Yeah, he's a cheap boop. Yeah. Yeah. Do a speed run, but on what game? Yeah. But I didn't want to run afoul, so I didn't want to do any emulation kind of stuff, but I left him out there because Tux Racer.
Yeah. So what I could do is I can go on to Steam. What I did find is we can actually play the original Streets of Rage because Sega released a lot of their old titles for $1 each on Steam. So if we wanted to play like Streets of Rage or Metal Slug or something like that,
yeah.
I think we can dive into that and just play some co-op and drink some beer and have some fun with it.
Yeah. If you're friends with Jeff on Steam, you could probably look at his library and suggest, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know. Do you have too many people from?
Not a lot.
Yeah. I think I have quite a few on mine. Yeah, co-op with pay. Yeah, I mean.
Scott says $9.99. Boop. Boop.
There we go.
There you go. I've never booped Steve before.
Yeah.
So that was a new experience for
Boop Steve on the nose. There we go.
There we go. Do I have to pay Steve the boop money?
Yeah.
How does that work?
That's right. I'm booping myself out.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, Sailor, you looking for a good booping time?
That's right. Here.
All right.
There's a 20.
All right.
You've been booped. Cold hard cash.
Just play golf in GTA 5? Yeah, I think we have that.
Yeah.
We have GTA 5.
Here's the other caveat. It has to be played on my laptop.
Oh, okay.
My laptop has a 2500U Ryzen 5. So it's Vega 8 graphics.
Yep.
Or Vega 10 or Vega 11. I forget which. But it's Vega integrated graphics for Ryzen. So I don't have a lot of options. 3 words. Episode 1 Pod Racer. I don't have a way to broadcast both of us at once because the PC version didn't allow for split screen co-op. So I would love to, but that's a whole other setup of getting like 2 PCs together.
You could always do like same track 2 different times.
We could hot lap it.
We can do that. Yeah.
I could hot lap that. Another $7 for a boop. Boop. There we go.
We booped all night.
This is going to be a thing. That's all right. Keep the boops coming.
CSGO. I mean, I'll just get trounced on CSGO. I suck at that. I think we've done CSGO a couple times with the Discord folks, and I didn't do too well. I did bad.
Headshot.
Yeah.
Headshot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy holidays, humans. Happy holidays, virtual bot, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. But you didn't take the 30% out for YouTube. All right, you got to tear a corner.
Oh, okay. I gotta dig back in there. It's a little sweaty now.
Yeah.
I just give it back in there. We can settle up later.
We'll settle out later.
We'll settle up later.
All right. Let's open another beer.
All right. Do you want to do the burr, or do you want to do the?
Boy, this one has my interest.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this.
It
It's a hazy IPA.
Okay. Let me
Let's get some new glasses.
clean your glassware here. I got some new sample glasses.
Oh, even better.
So,
That's gonna be perfect.
yeah. So these are 10 ounce each.
Okay.
So pour just shy of the rim.
Yeah, those are 16.
Yep.
16 ounce. So. Should be good.
Yep. I love going to IKEA without my wife because she can't complain that I bought glassware.
Does she complain that you buy glassware all the time?
I have a lot of glassware.
Yeah. I think I have to tell my wife not to buy glassware. I'm the opposite.
Yeah. No, me. I have a need to buy glassware. I have glassware that's missing from my collection, and I see it on the shelf. I have to get it.
You have to get it.
Because I have some pretty essential bar glassware that's missing from my collection. Like I didn't own any coupes.
Oh yeah, you have some coupe glasses.
I have to have a couple of coupes.
Yeah.
Now that we're doing the show here, we're away.
Oh, you have a coupe glass?
I just bought those.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
because I went to IKEA by
I got
myself.
those coupe glass. Yeah.
Right. But I saw these. These were $1 a glass.
Oh, not bad.
And they're 10 ounce glasses, and they're perfect for splitting a pint.
Yeah.
I mean,
for perfect. Yeah.
you get a pour and you get a little bit of head on there. It's awesome.
Smells funky.
Wow. It's trying to be a citrus fruit.
It's just kind of
like a passion fruit kind of thing.
It smells like.
It smells like rotten guava.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this one. I mean, it's okay. Mm-hmm. It's dank. It kind of almost gets to the citrus point.
But it's very flat.
Yeah, it's not.
Boy.
So that was a secret. Angie, I love those dingly peppers.
This tastes like exactly what's on the cover there.
Yeah. If you ever thought of licking Paul Hogan when he's wearing a Victoria's Secret outfit, this is what it tastes like.
Yeah. This is licking Paul Hogan after he's wrestled an alligator over the top of a couple of guavas and some pine needles.
Yeah, yeah.
It's more sweat than hop.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's got sweaty armpit taste to it. It's not great. Ugh.
Whew. Yeah. No. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll suffer through it.
It's tough. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever tasted. I'm not gonna, but it's not the greatest one. Oh wait, I sent a super chat asking Steve to boop Jeff. It got lost,
$2.69. Boop Jeff.
Well, see, you're cheaper, so boop there.
I'm so offended right now. I'm at least a $4 boop. $2.69.
Mm-hmm.
Regan, that's your mom's boot prices.
$2.69.
Gosh.
What other things do we have here on your Steam thing that we can probably do?
The thing is, I have no idea because most of what you're gonna find. Ooh,
right.
We have the DuckTales remaster.
Well, I think that's not co-op.
It's not co-op.
Yeah, it's not co-op. I've always loved I played the crap out of that game. Even on the original Nintendo, I played the crap out of that one.
No, I've been playing that lately with my 2-year-old. She sits. Sits on my lap and she loves watching the ducks.
Yeah.
So, how much to boop bite my bits? Give me about $3 and I'll boop him when I see him in 2 weeks.
Everybody's got a boop fetish. Oh, you did get Boneworks, huh?
I did.
Oh, nice.
I haven't tried it yet. I have not tried it yet.
I'd like to try that.
I need to finish unpacking and clear out the garage.
Right. Yeah, I don't think you have all of
my VR stuff is going to be out in the garage, and so it's going to be a 20 by 20 playable space.
Right.
It's going to be freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So I can't. $420.69 super chat gets us what? Show a little shoulder. What do you want from me?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I am intrigued.
Yeah. Maybe.
Untitled Goose Game. I only have it on Switch.
Yeah. Untitled Goose Game is great, though.
Yes.
Company Heroes. Let's see what else we got here.
You played House of the... Regan, super chat, $3. Do it. Boop Bite My Bits.
Boop Bite My Bits, yes.
If Bite My Bits is not watching, don't tell him, and I'll just do it randomly.
Yeah.
He
might not be on anymore. I don't see him.
He's Kansas, so he's a couple hours ahead. I will boop him randomly. Boop the fudge out of his nose. I'll wet willy his nose.
Boop the fudge. Yeah. Boop the bits.
I'll try to get it on a vlog.
Bite my boops. Yeah. Bite my boops.
Bite my boops. See, I did buy Boneworks. I'm very excited to play that one. I bought it not having my VR stuff set up yet.
Right. No, that's because when that first came out, I'm like, oh, this looks like it looked to me like the precursor to Half-Life Alyx.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of the things that they're doing in there.
Yes.
Like they had the demo where they had Alyx like moving things with their hand and stuff like that.
The gravity gauntlets essentially.
And that's what was happening at Boneworks. So I think, because I don't think whoever did it, Boneworks, was not, Valve acquired them, correct?
Right.
And I think that is what influenced a lot of the changes.
Yeah. A lot of the game mechanics
that are going to be on Alyx. So that's why I'm like really interested to see how that works.
So here's my Steam library.
Are you going to publish it?
No, it's up on the screen right now.
Oh, okay, there we go.
There you go.
Scrolling through it.
Yeah, we got a lot of games.
I mean, I can sign into mine.
Yeah.
And then we'd have like a ton of games.
This did not become a measuring contest.
Okay, just saying.
I'm happy with my 570.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Let me have what I have.
Let's see what we got.
I think I have Zombie Driver. I don't know if that's a 2-player.
I don't know. Was the Flat Out any of the Flat Out ones? Were they?
Those might have been.
They had the Flat Out did have those like those carnival type games, where it wasn't like where you'd like shoot the driver out the thing and you try to see how far you can do it, or you'd like use like a dart or something like that, or they have human bowling.
Oh yeah, no, I used to play the flat out games all the time.
Yeah.
Let's see if flat out is local co-op. I don't remember. Store page.
I think it might be Hot Seat though.
I think it's Hot Seat.
Yeah.
Because you could do the racing together, a single player only.
Oh, okay.
Dang it. It's $1.49 on Steam right now for the original Flat Out. That's a great price.
Right.
Totally worth it. Don't get Flat Out 4. That game is freaking hot garbage.
Yes, no, I know. It wasn't made by the same people.
Oh my god, I didn't know that, and I bought it.
Yeah.
And I played it for like 7 minutes and requested a refund.
Yes.
I never refund games.
It's horrible.
I'm like, I don't even want that in my library. I have games I'm ashamed of in my library.
Yeah.
That was one I refused to let in.
No, I have a garbage pile category in my Steam library that I constantly add stuff to.
Yeah.
I think there was one I played today that was going in that garbage pile.
Yeah.
What was it called? Russian Life Simulator or something like that.
Don't you live that every day?
I know. It's like, this is nothing like my life.
Yes. You know nothing of my work.
There was a lot less vodka drinking in that game than there's normally in my life.
Figures I can finally catch a live stream, and it's the one where they don't do or talk about anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, you could suggest something. We can go on to Melbeth's Minecraft server.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I have to have a talk with my daughter tomorrow about booping and bare shoulders because Jeff said she could stay up till 11. Sorry, Nate. You shouldn't boop people who don't say you can boop them.
Yeah.
By the way, boop Becky for me.
Yeah.
Nate or Nat, however you want to be called.
Nat.
Yeah, it's Nat Cat.
Nat Cat.
I'm assuming it's Nathan, but
I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, Nate, Nat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Beth and Becky are on the
that's
Minecraft server right
now. Have you played House of the Dead 1, 2, or 3? I've seen you suggest it. I've never played House of the Dead.
Yeah, we don't have them on here.
Yeah. Didn't even get it in a Humble Bundle. So. Yeah, I've got some selection in there.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find some good co-op stuff, but I'm not really seeing. There's the Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
Yeah.
But we need the printouts.
Yeah.
To make that work.
I mean, I could go through the PDFs, but then I also have a way to dual simulcast the screen, but also so I can't see yours.
Oh, okay.
So, because you have one view and I have another.
See, I still think if we do like some Jackbox games, that'd be kind of fun. If you have any, I don't know.
All the way at the bottom. You don't know Jack.
Yeah.
I got the whole Jack pack. Yeah.
Oh, you have the You Don't Know Jack.
Yeah, You Don't Know Jack. I don't have Jackbox.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. Yeah, Jackbox is different. But
Yeah.
You Don't Know Jacks are fun too.
Yes.
We can do some trivia, I guess, if you want. Movie trivia sounds like fun. Or TV trivia. Don't do sports trivia because I suck at that. I don't know crap. Is the answer yellow ball?
Right. Well, I'd have to get a keyboard out so we can both buzz in.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, because you do it. I don't want to reach over here and have to buzz.
Could we hook up the controllers and
I
use
don't
that?
know if the controllers would work.
Yeah.
But what we could do is I can get. I have a wireless keyboard right here.
Jackbox would be amazing. Yeah, I know. You're right. I think some Jackbox games would be amazing, actually.
This is probably dead.
We should do Quickflish. Yeah, he doesn't have any of the Jackbox games. Yeah. He just has the Jackbox, the You Don't Know Jacks. Jackbox stream, please.
Jackbox stream?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yep, it's Nathan. I complained once about always being nicknamed Nate Dog.
Nate Dog?
I called
Really?
Nat Cat.
You know, I do like Nat.
Which is the logical conclusion, right?
Right. There we go. So plug that into the other side there. All right. So we have 2 USB ports on this thing. And we can play some You Don't Know Jack. That could be fun.
Okay. None of it's installed. We can try that quick. You want movies or TV?
Let's go movies.
Let's do movies.
Now these are the old You Don't Know Jacks.
Right. So we're gonna be dated.
This is like 1998.
This is gonna be very dated.
1998, 2001.
Hey, that's my wheelhouse, man.
Yeah, I know it is. It's less mine.
I don't know. I drank a lot of those brain cells away already, so
yeah.
we might be evenly matched.
Okay. So I need to make sure that my audio is going to come in.
This is what if one of the audience members hosted Quiplish and you guys could join? That could possibly happen. It would have to be somebody that's on Discord, because I don't necessarily think that the code should go out on a public channel.
Right.
I would definitely do a Discord type thing.
So there's that, and I need to set up
a live version of Keep Talking. That would be quite entertaining. I wouldn't mind doing that too, Becky Pooh.
That would be a lot of fun.
That's one game I've always wanted to try, and I have not got to try that.
Okay, we're just going to have to use the audio off the laptop, because unfortunately it's not showing up as an output for HDMI on the laptop, which is weird.
Okay.
So, all right, but I can play some You Don't Know Jack.
Okay. Well, I'm downloading the the movies one.
Yeah.
Resume. We just gotta wait for your slow internet.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be done by now.
I have gig internet, but I have a confession to make. I'm running on a 10100 router.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's shameful.
I'm a network guy.
I know.
You have no idea how shameful that is.
A 10. Don't you just find something in a box?
It's there. It's an old Netgear router.
Oh my goodness. Did you dig that up from
now?
Goodwill? I know you have something faster than
now
that.
The switch port. Well, the thing is, I didn't. When I set up the internet here, I didn't want to break out my Unify gear and have to get a PoE injector and everything.
Right.
I just wanted to plug in and have internet.
Right.
Because all I needed was Wi-Fi, so I could use my cell phone in the basement. That's all I needed. Right. And so I went, plug it in there, good to go. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of stayed since then, and I've also had a network switch that I purchased over a month ago that's been lost in the post that I've been waiting to get in so I can actually plug my servers back in. So my servers aren't running, my Wi-Fi isn't running. Mm-hmm. I finally, after 3 weeks of the package being lost and then fighting with Amazon for a week and then the seller for another week, got my original Switch purchase refunded, bought the Switch again, and then that was delayed for 4 days because of the holidays. It did one of those things where I went to Portland and it bounced between Salem and Portland for 3 days straight. It's like, would you guys just drop it off in Salem? I'll come pick it up. Yeah. That's totally fine. Yeah, so it was one of those situations. So yeah, frustrating. Finally got the Switch in on Monday, but on Monday I was doing plumbing and drywall and wall hanging.
Couldn't be bothered with networking at that
Not going to do networking at that point. I might dig into it this weekend or possibly like late tomorrow, but I've also got CES that I need to get ready for.
Yes, I know.
It's probably not going to be done until I get back. Just straight up. So yeah, 10100 internet is what it is.
Yes, you do have to pay to join the Discord, but it's only $1.
Right.
It's $1.
Yeah.
It's like ridiculously cheap.
And I understand I'm dropping frames right now, probably because my router can't handle both data coming down and data being sent up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go.
So hey, we're back green as soon as that finished. So there we go.
Okay.
So if we were dropping out there, that's probably
it's because we're downloading stuff. Yeah.
All right. So here we go. You don't know Jack.
You don't know Jack.
Installing DirectX.
And yeah, you don't know DirectX.
Yep.
Am I shilling correctly? No, there needs to be more groveling. Yeah. We like to see a little more groveling in the shilling.
Needs to be a little humiliation that comes with it.
Yeah. That really gets us
You
going.
can't shill and be on my level. You have to shill beneath me. And I may deem you worthy.
Yeah, exactly. That's how shilling works.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's...
I'm liking it more than when I started, which is weird for a hazy.
It's not too much more.
Right, but it's not good.
Yeah, no, it's still not good.
This is not good.
Yeah.
This is a 2.25, simply because I can drink it.
I would, because I've had some really dog crap.
I've had some
lately.
dog ones. My rating system, I don't go above a 4.5. I also don't go below a like 1.5.
I've okay.
Good lord. Hold function, yeah.
There we go. I'll mute
There we
that for
go.
a while.
And we're gonna have to go. Actually,
There we go. There we go. How many contestants? All right, let's start off with. Where the hell did the mouse go? Oh, there we go. Player 1.
I'm gonna be Jeff.
You can put Steve.
21.
All right, we're gonna go.
Let's do it.
Let's go the distance.
Okay, I'm Q and you should be P, I believe.
Okay, and we're gonna do over here.
Yep.
Okay, I got you. All right.
So you can go over there if it's more comfortable, but
I'm gonna do
double
both.
finger it.
double
Double fist.
It could double my chances, right?
That's right. I'm gonna see if I
Can we
can.
make that bigger? I know this is like 90s era.
Yeah.
So this is like 640 by 480.
Well, I think I can
something
make
like
it
that.
bigger over here. So bear with me. Oh,
Is that seriously how they do full screen?
yeah.
Oh god. No,
Okay, so
we
bear
can
with
see-
me. There we go.
Oh, there we go. There we got something. Jelly vision.
All right, we're playing a little Jackbox. There we go.
Don't know Jack. Okay.
All right.
So this is
Are we
the
all ready for
movie.
this?
This is the movie. You don't know Jack.
Yeah.
I don't think we're.
Pop culture collide.
Okay, come on.
Am I shilling correctly? Totally worth more than $1. I fully agree.
All right.
All right.
Keanu Reeves is a serious, well-versed actor. This is already dated information.
Whoa.
I mean, he was kind of a.
He was the
considered
stoner
a
kid.
dunce. Yeah, he was considered a dunce back then, but he's like kind of like. Okay.
1, 2, or 3.
Getting horny as ground control to major gross. It's turning purple. Okay, so let's just start off with number 1 here.
All right. I was gonna go getting horny in polite company.
Hey, when you
Go for broke right off the bat.
Chicken.
$2,000 if you get this one. All right, we've all heard of the movies Purple Rain and the Purple Rose of Cairo, right? Well, if you're in your local theater watching the Purple Rain of Cairo, what would you expect to happen? The Japanese actors would play like Hendrix, the artist formerly on screen would jump off, Morris Day would use...
Oh God. Okay. Yeah.
The artist formerly known as Prince stars in Purple Rain, and the Purple Rose of Cairo is all about a movie character who jumps off the screen. You know,
Nice.
the camera adds 10 pounds, so if the former Prince did jump off the screen, he probably...
That was a dumb question.
I got the clue.
You did get the clue. All right, now it's your turn to guess.
All right. Another reason to sit in the back row. There we go. And I hope this is entertaining.
I hope so, too.
Let me know if you can hear the
If it's
questions.
not, we can. Yeah.
The reason to sit in the back row, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, imagine you're watching home movies of the birth of your friend's new baby. Which cinematic technology would the new parents be employing if the wailing newborn actually popped out of the screen and into your lap? Percepto, Odorama, Emergent, or Doodle?
I'm
1, 2, 3, or 4.
I'm just guessing here.
50s matinee device in which live actors in costumes emerge through a hole
You
in the movie.
You straight up got lucky there.
No. They actually use that technology at Universal Studios.
All right.
The theme park.
Well, your pick.
All right. Tough actors and wimpy contestants. Bad banditos. Okay.
I'll jump the queen.
I'm gonna do 3. Let's do that one.
Pawn, jump, queen. Knight, jump, queen.
Here, I'll jump the queen. This one can net you $1,000.
From History of the World Part 1. Yep.
Swing at this one. If the kid from Searching for Bobby Fischer were to find himself fighting for his life in the Seventh Seal, what would he have to do? Play chess against Demi Moore? Play chess against a serial killer? Play chess against Death? Or play chess against a seal?
The Seventh Seal. I don't remember the Seventh Seal.
In Ingmar Bergman's The Seventh Seal, a medieval knight tries to stall death by playing chess with that.
All right.
Ha!
Good guess.
Pretty sneaky, Dad.
I can't believe we're 3 for 3 combined.
That's okay.
Did somebody say Free Willy? Let's do 2. There we go. My money's on Steve.
Oh well,
Says
I don't know.
Becky.
That's
Becky says her money's on you.
You may have made the bad bet.
That's right.
And you're playing
$3,000.
This is big money here.
Yeah.
Let's see how you handle this one. If Free Willy and the documentary Triumph of the Will were scrambled together into Triumph of the Free Willy, what would the resulting film most likely feature? Stock car driving whales, a documentary about the 1996 elections, goose-stepping Nazi whales, or a whale cop with a reckless
I'm gonna say I don't know if this is right, but
All positions are filled, but thank you for applying.
oh no, it was wrong.
Player one, you can take it.
Oh, man. Do I want to take it?
Triumph of the Free Will. What movie was that?
That's what I'm trying to... I don't remember that. I'm going to guess 3.
You wish you'd pick this. Free Willy.
Goose stepping Nazi whales.
I was right. That's what I wanted to say.
It's the heartwarming story of a whale who wants to animate.
Yeah, I know. Do you have a Switch? Everybody's like, oh, do you guys have something else?
I forgot how bad game shows in the 90s were.
Yeah, I know.
Player 2, you get to
Oh,
choose.
okay, all right.
You can call me Ray.
Let's just do 2. Hey, watch it.
Oh, snap.
It's a boy! The category is, hey, watch it. Looks like this one's going for $1,000.
Oh, this is like a cheap one.
This is your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
It's the easy
Yeah,
ones.
easy ones, yeah.
Based on the title of the first Zucker-Abrams-Zucker comedy, which of these might be the most appropriate tagline for the movie? It's finger-licking funny? Gee, this film smells terrific. Something special's on the screen. Or, I can't believe I watched the whole thing.
Actually, it would be 1.
The Kentucky Fried Movie.
Kentucky Fried Movie.
I knew it.
David
Yeah.
and Jerry Zucker and Jim Abrams.
Yep. As soon as you buzzed in,
That
I
was
went,
that was the precursor to all the airplane and the
yeah.
Naked Gun movies and
Yep.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Slightly before my time.
The honors player too.
There you go.
Oh, is it me again?
Yeah, it's you again.
All right.
You got the question right. Yeah.
She was
The
built
name
like
again.
an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
Okay.
Hello to the name game. And
Oh, we got $3,000. Okay,
$3,000.
this is a different
Getting serious
question.
now.
All right, now we're in.
for this one,
Getting serious.
before possible,
Do I have a Switch? I do have a Switch.
Take a look at them for yourself. Got it? Good. How does Sarah Jessica Parker's character spell her name in LA Story? Take a look at these choices and buzz in when
Oh, I remember LA Star. I remember liking it,
Ooh, yeah.
but I don't remember how she did it.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, we're tied again.
player 2.
Well, if we're tied again, then I ain't gonna.
Right.
I'm not even like gonna attempt it.
Yeah. I jinxed us by saying we went 3 for 3.
I know. That's
I
all your
totally
fault.
jinxed us.
No, it's that LA Story had Steve Martin in it. It was a good movie. I remember
Yeah.
that, but I don't remember this particular
It's
part.
spelled big S, small a, small n, big D, small e, big E with a star at the end.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Just like an LA woman, some of her is big and some
Howdy, nice Bryce. Nice Bryce.
Howdy.
have a category player.
All right, now it's Jeff. Cockroaches that talk to ape men. That sounds like a good one.
I'm gonna go with it was longer than a Camaro.
Oh, okay. 7.
For your enjoyment, it was longer than a cameo.
A lot of this is dated. This is so
Cameo.
dated.
Excuse me. Oh, good lord.
$2,000.
I even read the question wrong.
We're going in. What style of filmmaking would best describe the infamous Rob Lowe sex tapes? Avant-garde, film noir, expressionism, or cinema verite? Cinema verite or cinema truth is a style of filmmaking that presents films in a candid,
Wow.
realistic manner.
I don't know you had that intimate knowledge of Rob Lowe's sex tapes.
Truthful, but it would be
I'm ashamed.
I'm like,
I am
it's
so
like-
ashamed
I'm like,
right now.
I didn't know Rob Lowe had a sex tape. But apparently Jeff does.
Show me your green card.
Oh, is this going to be a Gerard Depardieu question?
because player one, you're on your own for this.
Oh
Oh,
man.
Your Honor, this.
Oh man.
This dad's category name is Show Me Your Green Card. Listen up, I'm gonna read off 7 movie titles, and you
Okay.
If the aliens are nice, press 1. If they're mean, press 2.
Oh, that's not be a good one.
Skip 1, press 4. I'll add 500 to your score for a right answer, and you lose 500 for each one you get wrong and that you don't get to.
Negative 2,000.
Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Alien, nice alien or mean alien?
Oh, come on.
That could be.
Come on! Come on! What?
Oh, damn it.
What's wrong with you?
Stepmother's an alien. That one's mean. No!
All right, critters.
Critters,
come on.
oh, mean.
Oh, no, that's nice. Come on.
No.
Just joking.
Brother from another planet. Nice.
Munchies.
Munchies. Oh,
Come on, I know this one.
Oh, my gosh.
Are you still up?
Nope, they're mean.
Last one. I come in peace.
Nope. Negative 500. Oh man, I would have nailed that one.
Great.
Yeah.
Demonetized. Yeah.
You're not terrible.
I only lost $500, so.
But,
All right, so now I'm winning technically.
Yeah.
I got 0. You got negative 500.
No, I'm at 1,500.
Oh, you're at 1,500.
Yeah.
Okay.
2, what's it gonna be?
Because George Lucas doesn't have enough cash. I like that one.
I said it was
Because that's kind of like prophetic, isn't it?
Right.
I mean, because
Right.
he's
Sold the Star Wars
yeah.
franchise.
Oh yeah.
because George Lucas doesn't have enough cash. $3,000 for this one. Cool sound, huh? Imagine what it would have sounded like if your computer
Apparently I
had
know
a
Rob Lowe porn,
revolutionary
but-
Yeah.
THX theater sound system. Imagine. If the same rules applied to THX theaters that apply to the Society in the sci-fi film THX 1138, what would not be true about your local Omniplex? The theater would be built underground, robots would patrol the aisles, drugs would be mandatory concessions, or making out in the back would be encouraged. Player 2, it's yours. No, but
What?
if you've ever dealt with
Come on.
motivated employees in a movie,
Wasn't there robots in TX 1138?
There were.
I could have thought so.
player 1,
That was like George Lucas's.
What would
College
not
film
what would
project.
not be true?
Oh, what would not be
would
true?
not be true?
Oh, I was wrong about that then.
player 1. No, in THX 1138, drugs are mandatory and they cost too much.
All right.
Probably making out in the back.
Here's the right answer.
No, theater people. Oh, really?
Yeah. See, I said the not part, and I'm like, oh, I know there was robots in
Yeah.
it. I read that
Okay.
one wrong.
Okay.
On the other hand, they're surprisingly tolerant.
Well, still, like, we haven't really gone it. I mean, we're both negative.
We're
now,
both negative.
but we're still at the same
Yeah.
same distance.
Player 2, take your pick.
Why do you get to choose every time we
I
get
don't
something
know.
wrong?
Does you deserve an egg today? Question 10.
And I believe this one's called You Deserve an
Is this relevant even today? No, this is absolutely not.
right answer.
Not even close.
Fingers, 'cause here it comes.
This was relevant 20 years ago.
McDonald's introduced a new breakfast sandwich called the Egg
Like MacGuffin.
MacGuffin.
Would you be dining? The cast of Braveheart and Fries, a Hitchcock plot device with ham and cheese, an ingenious TV sleuth on an English muffin, or Rock Hudson with patty sausage.
Ooh.
Well,
MacGuffin.
because a MacGuffin is a plot device. So I'm gonna say,
Maybe Hitchcock called the little thing that gets the story
Yeah.
going, like a missing artifact or a mysterious
You want to do this or a cocktail?
I'm okay with the bird for now.
Okay, with
Yeah.
Bert? Let's do the bird.
Some of Hitchcock's cameos.
All right.
Ah,
I'm
Steve
out of
broke
the negative.
even.
I'm out of the negative.
For round 1, let's go to round 2. Start off one screw apiece. Let me pull some out here. What the hell is that? Okay, here you go. And hey, listen.
Oh, I forgot how the screw thing works. You like hit a button and.
If you hit S, you make me answer.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's what I thought. It's been a long time since I put these.
Yeah. So beer number 3, Burr Hoppy Red from Woodmer.
Okay, so me again. Proven formula. Let's
Your
do
jungle
2.
drums.
Let's do 2. A proven formula.
You never choose the right ones.
You want this?
Well, when you get the answer right.
That is $2,000 sound. Put it in gear, cause here we go. Which of the following films does not feature 3 men and a baby? The 3 Godfathers, the 3 Caballeros, Landy Mark Men. No, this is the granddaddy of them all. Lester made 1919. I'm afraid this will be a permanent mark on your score. It's yours if you want it.
Tres homes. That's just 3 guys. 3 caballeros is well, I'm gonna say
Player 2, grab it.
it's 3 birds. Actually, it's Donald Duck and the 2.
Choices, the 3 Caballeros does not involve 3 men and a baby.
Had Donald Duck in it.
You got a sizable lead now. 3 minutes.
There's 2 other birds in a duck.
All right, choose it.
Oh, brother.
This is not Oh Brother Where Art Thou. That came like 16 years later.
No, it wasn't 16 years later, but I know. I think it was early 2000s. Wasn't Oh Brother out there?
No.
It's got to be a hard one then.
If Brother came out with a new long writer's series of typewriters, which model name would not correspond to one of the pairs of real-life acting brothers in the film The Long Riders?
Okay.
The Carradine typewriter, you got player 1.
Okay. What does I was gonna hit the screw button to screw you.
I know you were.
He was like, I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Christopher and Nicholas Guest are in the movie. Looks like you guessed wrong.
All right. Well, I'll just let this one go.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna risk it. You're like
I knew you were gonna.
You're like deep in there now.
I know.
You're in there deep. Now, if I don't answer it, I don't lose any points, right? Yeah. See, that's what I thought.
The correct answer is no Baldwin brothers.
The Baldwin brother.
In the movie The Long Riders. And yes,
I
this is
don't
a
even remember the
movie
movie Long Riders.
not to have at least one Baldwin brother in it.
Baldwin brother jokes. This is definitely dated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I get an answer.
There you go.
Now showing minty urinal cakes, heavy petting, or children of the lesser corn.
Oh, that one sounds good. Children of the Lesser Corn.
The category, Children of the Lesser Corn. I'm sending over
Oh, another 4.
4,000 dead presidents if you get this one. Heads up, here it comes. Imagine a movie in
I'd
which
only be
the
3,500 in the
children of
black,
lesser
or in the
God
red
go on
then.
a mad killing spree, just like the kids from Children of the Corn. Which of these would be the best tagline? They want your limbs. They can't hear you scream. They can't walk, but you can't hide. Or what they can't see can't hurt you.
Oh.
Screw back.
Well, let's see. Okay, Children of the Corn. They can't walk, but you can't hide. They want your limbs. I don't remember.
Oops, no time
Oh,
left.
dang it. I was going to hit 3.
Cheers if you want it.
Well, you can guess, but you'll probably...
Nope. You're with me now, pal.
All right. Well, no, I'm negative. I'm still ahead. Negative. I could come back from negative 2,000.
Right.
That's not too bad.
Here's what you should have picked.
You were
They
wrong.
hear you scream. Children of a lesser God refers to the deaf children that Marley Matlin teaches. I suppose Sign for Your Life could work too.
Oh, Marley Matlin's in that one, huh?
Player 1, tell me what's happening.
Let's
All
see
right.
again.
Ooh,
True Lies and Half-Baked Plot Points. All right.
I like that one. You had me at True Lies.
It's not a true lie.
It's not the true lie.
Plot points.
Oh, it's another 4,000 one.
Get to the chopper.
I'll give you a quick 4,000. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. In the True Lies hotel room scene where Jamie Lee Curtis's character dances erotically for her husband, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, which of the following is true? He knows it's her. She doesn't know it's him. Neither of them knows it's the other. She knows it's him. He thinks it's not her, or it's a matter of national security. Player 2, it's yours.
Is true.
See ya.
What?
Player 1, you can take it. Neither of them know it's the other? Nope, not true. But they are both glad it's not Tom Arnold.
That's true.
It's so beautiful if you'd only pick.
I thought she knew it was him, but she didn't want him to know it was him.
Yeah.
Is he turned down by her moves or just envious of her pecs? We're never quite sure.
Oh, I remember.
Dang it.
Player 1, your choice. What are we doing?
Well, all I want for Christmas is frontal nudity. It sounds like your wheelhouse right there.
Demonetized. Here we go. It's all right. I made enough in super chat today.
All I want for Christmas is frontal nudity.
Oh God.
Oh, it's 6,000. All right, this is going to bust me out if I get this one
I
right.
can get halfway back to 0.
The story young Ralphie dreams of making spectacular hip shots with a new BB rifle? Well, suppose that Bob Clark, the director of A Christmas Story, put the character of Ralphie into another movie you directed. What might be Ralphie's dream? Eating berries off Kid
Oh
Mason,
my gosh.
interrogating a pantyless Sharon Stone, spying on girls through the shower wall, or having his dad marry a prostitute?
See, I know all those movies,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's the same guy who did Christmas Story.
Ralphie would dream of looking through the girls'
For
shower
Porky's.
wall, just like the
So he did Porky's too, huh?
Oh, I'm in the lead.
What?
I'm ahead.
That was just a lucky guess. You didn't know that. Did you guess that? You must have guessed that.
I guessed it.
Yeah.
I had to. You gotta take chances. Phobias in childbirth. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Gibberish question.
Lights, camera, here's your gibberish category. Phobias and childbirth.
Yeah.
10 grand, huh?
Right out of the gate for this one. All right, as soon as you know the answer, buzz in, because I'm taking away some cash every second and a half. Okay,
What?
Get ready and tell me, with what movie title does this rhyme? Some fear blue maternity.
What? Some fear blue maternity.
First clue, it's the name of a classic. 59 Cadillac. Now that's a classic. It's the name of a classic starring Burt Lancaster. Oh yeah, wasn't he in Smokey and the Bandit?
No.
Ah, crap.
It has a famous beach scene. Surf's up, dude.
From Here to Eternity.
Lancaster and Deborah Cox.
From Here to Eternity.
Riveting classic, Some Fear Blue Maternity.
From Here to Eternity. I got it right at the end.
Nicely
Yeah.
done.
Classic love scene is that shower business.
I could picture it.
Yeah,
I still couldn't get
it's the famous
word
scene where they're
formed.
making out on
Yeah.
the beach and the waves come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't form it.
How to avoid an X rating? No, there you go.
Tender crunchies.
The running of the let's do that one. We're almost done. We'll switch to something else. This is boring, honestly.
$6,000 on the table. Better
We haven't dropped any viewers. That's amazing.
I don't know, maybe.
Robert Duvall is in the cereal aisle of his local supermarket. The box a little out of touch. Which cereal do you think was released in commemoration of his movie debut? Captain Crunch, Boo Berry, Lucky Charms, or Mueslix?
Ooh.
Robert Duvall. Holy crap.
Duvall.
I have no idea what Robert Duvall's first movie was. I mean, he's been in a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
Should have picked this.
Boo Berry.
Robert Duvall made his film debut as Boo Radley in To Kill a Mockingbird. You know,
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good lord, this is
I didn't
hard.
know that was his first. I
No,
knew he
I had
was
no
in
idea.
it.
Yeah.
your pick, Blair.
A Few Good Boys to Men. Kiss a Little. Let's do that one.
Kiss a little on.
Yeah, we'll try that one.
Honor soup by day, stripper by night. This category is known as.
Boring or not, we like it. Excellent.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
This one.
I'll take it.
Imagine you were really excited about the French release of Emmanuel in 1974 and wanted to celebrate. If you decided to start French kissing your mate when Emmanuel was released in Paris and didn't stop until the film stopped running, how long would you have been touching tongues? 5.5
What?
minutes, 9 months, 10 years, or you'd still be kissing?
First of all, that's like as old as I am.
Just released. Yeah, exactly.
And I've never seen Emmanuel. But of course I can do this.
No, gotta hit your buzzer.
Oh, dang it. Oh, I could have got you.
Enough time to check for cavities because Emmanuel broke all records when it ran at the same Parisian theater for over 10 years. Ending the
Oh, yeah. I would know that because I've been to Paris so many times.
Yeah. I've seen the miniature Vegas Eiffel Tower.
Yes,
That's
I've
about
seen
all I
that.
can
That's
say.
about all I've seen, too.
Yeah.
Well, okay, no, I've seen the one at... it's
There you go,
still
that's all
me
you
again.
know.
Don't wear it out. Let's see that one. I've seen the one at Disney World, too. We're getting close to the end here. It's supposed to be 21.
Spice it up a little by taking a shot of Everclear for each
Oh,
wrong
good
answer.
lord. I could die.
I've done jack shots before.
is in attendance. Say you've given each actress a place card with the name from one of her past roles on it. What faux pas might this cause for Katharine Hepburn, June Allison, and Winona Ryder? They all collide at the same place. Katharine and June beat up Winona. They can't see or hear each other, for they all eat with their hands. Player 2.
You.
You're not going to know that one either.
You're screwed, player 1. Give me an answer.
I should have waited for a bigger monetary one, but whatever.
Katharine Hepburn, June Allison, and Winona Ryder have all played Joe March in various screen adaptations.
Oh, you totally...
What's more, they all want the last fruit cups.
Okay, you lucked out there. You know you lucked out there.
I know I looked out
You
there.
looked out there.
Why
I know I like that. I will take it though.
All right, now's your turn.
I can't even say it out loud.
Okay, give it up for good head.
No.
You got 4K.
4K.
But we're both out of screws.
Yeah, we're all.
You need to get this one right.
Yeah.
Who most likely carries this photo in his wallet? Dr. Frankenstein from Young Frankenstein, Dr.
How am I supposed to get that from that?
Dr. Dr. The guy from The Man with Two Brains is in love with Anne the Brain.
Yes, this is Steve Martin movie.
So that makes him the only man in the free world who wants to come in a little cup.
Wait, did that put me ahead? No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. You're
I
still
didn't.
down 5.
Oh! From Kirk to Picard.
Oh!
Here we go.
This is question 21. We
Yeah,
got a Star Trek question.
I shouldn't.
Oh,
I shouldn't have picked it.
This is gonna be
I
epic.
shouldn't have picked it.
This is gonna be epic.
Oh my god.
Just one more thing to remember.
Wow.
Two words that match.
I'm feeling exit and shame. Yeah, you don't think I'm not?
To the car. Let's go on a little trek, shall we? Beam us up, Scotty.
The first Star Trek film? Oh no, wait. Okay, was I hitting something?
Now, shoot.
Okay. Oh, dang it! Oh wait, dang it! This is wrong. First contact. Okay. Damn! I hit it before you. I know I did.
Damn it.
Oh, nope.
Yes!
Dang it!
Yes! 3
I'm
for
just
3.
like right behind you. Or just a silly dance. God dang it! I'm right behind you.
Damn it!
Yes,
I
I
had
finally
it.
got one.
I
I
had
finally got one. It was the worst one too.
Yeah.
God dang, undiscovered country. The third one.
Ah, damn it!
Generations. First Contact was one after that.
I'm kicking your ass, man.
I know you are. I hit the button at the same time. All right. No, you beat me on that one.
Yeah, I'm in positive!
Yeah, and I got negative 10,000.
I made money!
Nice. See, I had all the Star Trek ones right. You just beat me to the punch.
I beat you to every single one of them.
No. I got you on.
You got me on Undiscovered Country.
Undiscovered Country.
Oh, that was fun.
That was garbage. That was garbage.
That was fun. All the geeks have their eyes glued to the screen for the first time in 20 plus minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Hashtag Star Trek. That was the most epic conclusion we could possibly ask for.
That was. I contemplated not picking that, but there was no.
You had to.
I had to.
You had to.
It was the only action. Because
What's amazing?
I picked something more obscure that I might have known.
Yeah.
I could have won.
Right.
But that would have been no fun.
Right.
That would have been no fun.
What's amazing is we've actually gone up in viewership by 5 viewers since starting the game.
All right. Well, we must be doing something right.
So it worked.
I think it's my sweater, personally.
I would agree.
I think it's my sweater.
I would agree.
Yeah. Well, now what we can do?
Feliz Navidad.
We can still have like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That burned up a lot of time.
Yep, that did. Anyone have any suggestions?
Yeah.
Because I got nothing but time at this point.
Yep.
So if you guys want to talk about anything, ask me any questions. The thing you're looking forward to at CES. You've never been to CES.
I'm just looking forward to going.
Yeah.
Because I've never been and I've always wanted to. So I'm just kind of looking forward to the show floor.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of just what I want to do. I know we're doing like a bunch of meetings beforehand, but the show floor doesn't open till Tuesday or Monday?
It opens Tuesday. It runs Tuesday through Friday.
Okay.
So we have a bunch of meetings on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday I've literally devoted to the show floor.
Okay.
And so what I like to do as you can call me a journalist, you can call me a creator, an influencer, or whatever the heck. I am going to cover some of the specialty booths, some of the manufacturer booths that you all know and love, the Deep Cools, the Corsairs, the Gigabytes, the Asus of the world. I'm going to go to their booths. I'm going to do some video coverage on them and go over whatever products that I find exciting. I'm not going to give their whole product list and basically be an advertisement for them, but I'm going to find something that I am interested in. That I think is going to change something, or I think is an interesting product or a good price point or what have you. What I found through my first 2 years of doing CES and going into a third is I also want to find on the show floor something obscure that fits that same criteria. Something from a company no one's ever heard of, because there's always someone there that has something that they're showing that's really cool, that is entering a space that is dominated by another player, that they go, we got something different. We can do something, And
So sex toys.
yeah,
Okay. All right.
or just find something that's just like off the wall and funny or fun or cool.
something unique.
Right.
And, yeah. Okay.
I met the guys who made the pixel art screens on the CES floor because I walked up to them
which is not prominently displayed right now.
It will be up there. It's
there?
actually going to be
Okay.
up on the fridge.
Okay. All right.
The pixel art screens that have been in the background of my videos for probably like 20 or 30 videos. I met them on the floor of CES and they go, "Oh, are you media?" I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Oh, here, have our press kit," which came with a pixel art screen. And then they sent me their top end model to review. And it was $100 speaker, and it's like, that's really cool. Like,
that's neat.
It's a cool thing.
Yeah.
And so I want to find like those people, like things that the tech community doesn't normally cover. I want to find just something off the wall and fun. Also, we'll have a special guest that's going to be joining us for the majority of the trip, to be announced soon.
Yeah.
So it's myself and Steve are going to CES this year, and an unknown third party who will be joining us for most of our coverage.
Oh, good.
So, yeah. And it's a name you probably know, and I'm kind of excited for. And it's not Jason.
Yeah.
Jason will actually be on my live show from Talking Heads, so you will be able to meet Jason.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So Jason will be on the live show. We have an unannounced third player 3.
Player 3 is joining the game.
That's unannounced at this point.
I'm gonna guess Alf.
Alf?
Yeah. I'm gonna think that's.
Well, you are a child of the 80s.
Well, I could guess Max.
So am I.
Max Headroom. That's even more 80s, right? What is there to do in Salem, Oregon? Drink beer, and that's what we're
Drink
doing.
beer.
That's what we're doing.
There's a lot of drink beer in Salem, Oregon.
Yes.
Actually, Salem has, what is it, like 13 breweries and 4 cideries or something like that?
Well, I think they have 2 cideries.
Yeah.
Well,
if you go greater, you can also include like Bauman's. And
yeah. If you go further back, I
Yeah.
guess you can get more. Yeah.
Because you can also include like Silverton and a couple others in there. So
I don't think there's cideries in Silverton, but yeah, there's Bauman's, so that makes 3.
at least 3.
Yeah,
because there's 1859.
And there's Mi Familia.
There's Mi Familia, and then there's Bauman's. Yeah.
I don't think there's another one. I think there's only 3, but there's also all the breweries and of course like that.
Yeah, there's Vagabond Brewing, there's Saw, there's Ratchet used to be in Salem, now they're in Silverton.
Well, they're both places. They're still in Silverton.
That's true, yeah. There's
Silver Falls Brewing.
Silver Falls, there's Sandy
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh. Yeah. But I mean,
Vine Brewing, what else is out there?
Yeah. Gosh, what else? Yeah. There's a lot of beer in Salem.
There's a lot of beer, yeah.
There's a lot of beer here. It's kind of an unknown hotbed for beer. And almost all of them are good. Mm-hmm. Like there's not a brewery. Gilgamesh. They're inconsistent, and their product just is not as good as everyone else.
No.
And so they kind of fall through.
But they've also saturated the market. They're like everywhere here.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
everywhere here.
Yeah, but I'm having a hard time thinking of like a brewery in Salem that I don't enjoy going to.
Oh, what was the other one? They also do the Mexican food. That's here.
Gosh, where are they?
Chicha.
Yeah.
Chicha Brewing.
Yeah.
Chicha.
Yeah. Drink beer. That's revitalized the downtown Salem economy. They also have a couple of really good cocktail bars downtown. There's the Archive, which is a coffee bar by day and speakeasy style bar by night, and it's freaking amazing. There's Taproot, which has a great bar scene. There's quite a few other places that have good bars.
Yeah, Gilgamesh is not very epic. Yeah, Gilgamesh is an epic story, but it's not very epic beer.
Yeah.
Any more cloud gaming server videos coming?
Yes, I will be doing another video on the cloud gaming server after CES and after I get resettled. So it's been on the agenda.
Okay.
I've had no time to dig further.
We've had like at least 5 or 6 different requests to play Quiplash. I think it's Quiplash.
Yeah.
So I think we should probably play Quiplash because everybody's like, "Come on, play Quiplash."
That's not the QWOP, is it?
No. It's
Okay.
it's a Jackbox game.
Okay. Gotcha.
So So they're already hosting it. So all I have to do is I have to open up a browser.
Okay.
And go to the code, which is in the Discord.
Okay.
So we just have to go jackbox.tv, and I can broadcast it.
Okay.
Well, where's
in it? So
where's the you pull up the Discord over there? As long as the screen's not shared, so
yeah,
it's not general public here.
there we go.
Is it under? It's probably under holodeck, I would guess. No, not holodeck. Craft computing, maybe. Look under your. Drop like okay. Nope. Where did you? Who did that?
Yeah, Jackbox.tv. What's your code?
What's the code?
Post it to Craft Computing. #Craft Computing, and we'll jump on.
You did the Lord's work, Skull. Yeah, it was Skull who posted. I don't know where he posted it though.
Yeah, it's not under holodeck because that's empty.
Yeah, holodeck's empty. I thought he would post
Server
it.
and holodeck. Well, no one pinned it because I have pin rights there. Is VMware dead? Gosh, they haven't put out a compelling product in so many years.
Okay, I see it.
Okay.
Z.
Don't say it out loud.
Okay, there it is. Okay. So you can do that over there on your own.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So you do that your own. I don't know. We can share either screen. I can just sit back and relax.
There we
All right,
go.
we're in.
All right.
We're all in. We're gonna play some Quiplash.
Start it.
Quiplash.
Yeah. Is there audio to this?
I don't. Yeah, I think it is once it starts.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So if anybody is in Discord, you can go. Where did he post it?
It's in holodeck.
Go to the holodeck,
Yep.
and you can join.
By the way, if you want to be part of this and some other events that happen, join the Patreon. Link is down in the video description. Costs a minimum donation of $1 per video. Gets you access to my exclusive Discord server. You can chat with myself, Steve, John, Rhett, the rest of the hosts from Talking Heads. And absolutely an incredible community.
The Wesley's quarters alone is worth the dollar.
It's worth the dollar.
Worth the
donation.
dollar. It just yeah, you have to join the Discord if you want the Quiplash code.
So the rooms are all Star Trek themed.
Yeah.
So
Except for Craft Computing and Talking Heads.
Yeah, Craft Computing Talking Heads is the craft computing realm. It's where the general discussion for the live show and where everything else. Apparently, I clicked in everyone. How many people are in? It's just us two, and so however many people you recognize as Discord, just
Skull
go
is
for
hosting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to fill it up. But I don't know.
Yeah. So, but anyway, join the Patreon down below. Gets you access to the.
Oh,
to the Discord.
he's seeing just a blue screen.
Yeah, that's. Oh, that's right. I need.
Oh,
to,
that's because you have that zoomed in.
Go
back to
center to
center
screen.
Nope, still blue.
Transform.
Full screen?
Stretch to screen? No, hold on.
No.
Why is this? Oh, there.
Oh, there it is. It's sharing mine.
Yeah. Okay. Center. Nope.
Nope.
God dang it.
Was,
Fit to screen. There we go.
There we go. Okay. Now
So you're seeing Steve's right now. So I'm going to be on my own. So you're all going to see the questions live as they come up.
Everybody's gonna see my screen.
Everyone's going to see your screen.
Oh, man, I don't know if that's gonna be good.
I know.
It started. It started.
Okay. Who would ever want to join the Discord? Everyone wants to join the Discord. You should all join the Discord. Gosh. It's totally worth it. I promise. It's the most active Discord server I have ever been a part of.
Me too.
And I'm not just saying that because I run it and make money off of it. I'm saying that because it's actually an active community with a lot of...
The volume was off. So I don't know. Okay.
The bundles...
Everyone's gonna see my answer though.
Yeah.
This is not good. Okay, hide it for a second. Hide it for a second. Hide it for a second. Okay.
Let's see. Gosh. Okay, I have my answers in.
Okay.
Let me know when you're done.
Oh wait. Oh, it says it doesn't have enough. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay.
Okay. Well, we're holding pretty steady at 55 viewers. That's pretty good still.
All right. Here we go. All right. I have my answer. Oh wait, I got it. I'm still doing my answers.
I love your question, by the way. That's epic. Could always do picture-in-picture. I'm doing picture-in-picture with Steve's right now.
Wait. It's
Yeah.
it flipped out.
All right.
Well, whatever.
You ran out of time.
I ran out of time. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a good answer too.
It was a good answer. Yeah. I didn't read your answer, but I read the question.
Okay.
The question was good enough.
Okay. What abominable snowman does when he's bored? Which one do you like more? There we go. I thought there was going to be sound in this thing.
Apparently not.
I guess not.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, it's on, but
It's gone. It's there, but I don't hear anything. I think all the sound is coming through the hosted persons.
Gotcha.
So whoever's hosting it.
Gotcha.
So technically, I could have hosted it on here. Well, if we had it, but it's
New movie idea. The
Muppets take.
The Muppets take.
Oh! Manhattan, Kansas. All right, I know who did that one.
Oh man. See, I didn't realize yours was supposed to be funny.
Oh, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now that I know how the game is played, I've never played this before.
You never played this before?
I've never played this before.
I like Drawful. Drawful is one of my favorites.
Okay.
That one's like a real good one.
The delay is real. Yeah, sorry.
Yes, I know. Sorry.
We're going as fast as the host. So.
Yeah.
What do you do when your parachute fails? My stuffed animal collection, or what do you do when your parachute fails? My stuffed animal collection at home, or swan dive and hope for the best? I'm gonna swan dive. I'm a swan dive. Is that what you typed?
I think so. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Are you already done with your beer?
Yes.
I'm still working on this one. What's the next one?
We're waiting.
The delay is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's about a 60-second delay.
Yeah.
Something you'd sneak into space if you were an astronaut.
Oh, of course, beer. That's a no-brainer. That's gonna be, yeah.
That's the question I got, by the way.
It's a straight-up logical answer, of course.
That's right. My screen keeps
flickering
out.
I noticed that.
Yeah. I think it's just the HDMI cable. It's a little sketch.
A little sketchy.
Little sketch. We'll figure it out. All right, what's next? I watched you set up the Plex server. Any tips for someone running a vanilla Plex plugin on a FreeNAS box? Transcode all your videos before you include them in the server, because Plex on FreeNAS hates to do live transcoding. Something Big Word will confess to on his deathbed. He knew what happened in Tower 7, or the bodies are buried under the shed.
Tower 7.
Oh, I didn't get a click.
Oh, you didn't click it.
I was going to go Tower 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure everything is a nice H.264, readily playable on any device codec, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Plex does not do a good job on the FreeNAS plugin of doing live transcoding, so changing resolutions or changing bit rates. So just make sure everything's a good playable bit rate that you want to do, or that will play on every device.
All right, round 2. Okay, now you have to.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Bounce away. Something.
If you're running a VM of Plex and you can find something like a Quadro K620 or something with NVENC on board, you can pass that through to Plex and you can solve all those issues. But at the moment, FreeNAS does not allow hardware pass-through in their VMs. So if you're running something like Proxmox, you could totally pass through a video card and do some on-the-fly encoding that's not CPU dependent. So, all right.
I think we can do this next.
Our answers are submitted.
Yeah,
We're just waiting for the party.
Waiting for the party to start.
Waiting for the party.
Been using Make MKV and playing back at full. Yeah, that should probably work.
Yep. Yeah,
that should work.
And that'd be great because then you're doing the decoding on the receiving end.
Yeah.
So, any tips for getting decent speed out of Steam Cache on Unraid? Use an iSCSI drive and Steam Cache. No, Steam Cache is horribly slow. Like, if you're used to gigabit speeds, get used to 50 megabit speeds. All right. Inappropriate thing to say while skydiving.
I hope I don't know how to land. I have a bladder infection. I have to. Okay. Let's do that one.
Damn it.
Oh, wait. Was that your question?
I thought it said while skywriting.
Oh, skywriting.
Yeah.
Not skydiving.
Not skydiving.
That's okay. I've misread questions before. It's fine.
Yep.
It all happens to everybody.
We'll see.
Next question. It's going to be quick.
Yes.
I think we're on a minute delay here. I think this is why this is not as fast-paced as it should be.
What time is it? To get a damn watch, Tourette's guy. Booba clock. I'm going to go with Booba clock.
All right.
Booba clock.
Booba clock?
Booba clock?
Well, I typed it. So.
Of course. Of course. It's Booba clock somewhere.
Of course it is. Always.
All right.
Next one.
What's next?
Come on. We gotta go. This is why these games are great.
Yeah.
But you have to have like kind of party atmosphere.
Party atmosphere.
Yeah. It makes it
a
better.
weird thing for letters in your alphabet soup to suddenly spill out. I know where you sleep or always be creeping.
I know where you sleep.
I'm going to go with always be creeping.
All right.
I like that one.
I know where you sleep is a good one.
That's a good one.
That's alphabet soup.
Yeah. There's a message in my alphabet. It says, ooh. Peter, those are Cheerios.
Oh, wait, I was eating Cheerios. Oh, wait. That was funny. That was always the...
oh, baby, I love the
I always loved that in Ultima Online. If you ever played Ultima Online,
Yes.
every time you died, your guy, you would type out whatever, just be ooh.
Something you'd probably find a lot of in God's refrigerator. Ooh, no one knows our answers to this. I answered this one.
Oh, you did the...
I did.
Okay. Then I did this one too.
What did you say?
I'm not going to say.
It's a 6-second delay. You're good now.
Oh, okay. Oh, what did I say? Oh, snack horses.
Scotch.
Scotch. Well, you know, it's like I like snack almonds. It's like a little guy was like, oh, I want a horse.
That's right. Knowing my demographic, Scotch. Better name for the ukulele. Ukulele? Tiny guitar.
Tiny guitar for sure.
Tiny guitar. Yeah. I actually own a baritone ukulele, which is a tiny guitar.
Is it? Yeah, it's just a little tiny thing.
Yeah, it's the same tuning, but it's missing the bottom 2 strings.
It's the guitar for the Lollipop Guild. We represent the Lollipop. Yeah, whatever. Oh, baby, there we go. Next one.
The worst way to be murdered. Wearing wet socks, dancing nude in a server rack, or drowning in beer.
No, definitely the first one.
Yeah, murdered in a server rack, naked.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, drowning in beer, that's the best way to be murdered.
That's the best way to die. Yeah. I want to be murdered.
No question.
Yeah. Well, unless it's Bud Light.
Yeah.
Do not want to be murdered in Bud Light.
I'd rather lime than orange, though. Strangely enough.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I think lime, if you like had any cuts on you, it'd probably hurt more.
Ooh, that would, yeah. You got
orange would be a little better.
Oh, you know what? They're both citrus. They're both acidic.
Yeah, lime is more acidic.
Yes.
Orange, they're probably going to like sugar it up for you. Like
lime, I'm going to suffer less. It'll be more intense, but shorter.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Round 3.
Here we go. All right. Blanking out your screen, just for you.
Just for me. Here we go. Round 3.
We get an end of round score updates. I don't see the end of round scores.
Yeah, I don't see them.
Yeah. What do you think about Ryzen 3000 series? Kick ass. I think that's what everyone thinks. I'm ashamed. Mine was a short answer. I only got one question. What the crap? Why does Steve get 2 this round? Now we definitely need to see Jeff playing the ukulele. I can go get it.
Okay, I just hit 1.
Yeah. I'm actually quite good at the ukulele.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because you got tiny hands?
Shut up. Yeah.
You got tiny hands.
I have tiny fingers. I have
That's
massive palms.
Yeah.
I have tiny little fingers.
Yeah.
I play clarinet and ukulele.
Well, yeah, that
And
makes
bass.
perfect. That makes perfect sense.
Only 4 strings.
Makes perfect sense.
Way easier to do. Birthday present you shouldn't get for your grandma: a leather whip, flavored lube, hookers, butt plug, or an Intel CPU, or a Volcano vibrator.
I'm gonna. Well, okay. An Intel. Oh, Claw's gonna be insulted. Okay. Leather whip.
You got dildo on the bottom.
Well, that's too vanilla. That's
Yeah.
It's like the first thing that popped in my head. You can't go with that. I'm gonna go flavored lube.
I'm really offended because that was my answer.
Oh, was it really? Come on, dude. That's like the first thing.
Oh, I have 2 votes left.
Okay, I have 2 votes left too. I'll do that one, and then yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay.
I got mine in.
Was there more people? I guess there's
Yeah,
more people.
apparently there's a bunch of people on there. Everyone gets 1 question in the last round.
Oh, okay, all right.
Gotcha.
Okay, everyone gets 1 question.
All right.
And it gets all voted on. So I guess these are the next answers?
Yeah.
We got to vote on these
Big
two.
palms, tiny finger gang. Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah.
My wife, who is a foot and 1 inch shorter than I am, has longer fingers than I do.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
do have pretty short fingers. I think mine are like my palm, my fingers, they're
You're
pretty
pretty
much,
proportionate.
They're pretty proportionate.
I am completely opposite.
They're like the same. But yeah,
Yeah.
You do have tiny fingers compared to your palms.
Yeah. That's
Demonetized.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Did we get final scores? How did Crafty
I
do?
don't know. My question didn't. My answer didn't come up, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what's taking so long.
So, what do you guys want to hear on the ukulele? I mean, I can do the classic "Somewhere Over the Rainbow."
Oh. You gonna sing it for us too?
I can do some Jack Johnson. I can do a little.
You gonna do that falsetto voice with the "Somewhere Over the Rainbow" here?
Yeah.
Okay, now I can sit back and
Sit back
relax.
and relax.
Okay, sit back and
Yeah.
relax. That's not too bad.
Somewhere
Don't even try it.
over the
Don't even try it.
way up high.
Oh, wait, what happened again? We round 1 again?
Apparently, we're going. I didn't see the final
I
score.
didn't see the
What
final
crap?
score.
What the crap?
We've been disconnected.
What?
What happened?
You sons of...
Okay, hey, wait. Did they post the final score? Maybe they posted it on Discord.
Yeah, they better have.
Because
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Yeah. Tiptoe through the tulips.
So I said, what's the problem, baby?
No, Tiny Tim.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. No, I can do the Accidentally in Love. Come on.
All right.
I can do that one.
Missed the final score, but Dev Nell won.
Dev Dull one? Ah. Yeah. Becky says she didn't see the final scores either.
Yeah, I know. Is there then who was hosting it? Was it Skull? Skull
hosted.
Can you screenshot it and post it?
Yeah. We need to see.
Yeah, we all need to see.
Yeah. Skull, could you stream it so we know who wins and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to know. I can't leave it like that. I'm on live stream.
Yeah. Why didn't we have? Let's see. Well, okay, because we don't have. You don't have any of the Jackbox games.
I don't.
You have the Jackbox.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I do a really good Hallelujah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. To ask Steve about the first time I came to his house and played Drunk Mame. It was Mame Shots. Me and John played Mame Shots for his first time drinking ever.
Yeah, no, I do a really good Hallelujah.
Dev Null winner.
Yeah.
See, there he goes. He posted in Talking Heads.
Okay. I can host another one, but it would just be easier to gift Jeff the game.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say it's like, well, I can also log in as myself.
Yeah.
I have the games on my Steam. Of course, I have the games.
Definitely do Accidentally in Love. You guys gonna make me? Gosh. All right, wait. I gotta walk upstairs. And I gotta get the ukulele, and I gotta bring up the chords. Let's see.
Do the worst Shreks. The whole.
Just do the worst Shrek soundtrack.
No, the whole Shrek.
Soundtrack.
Whole Shrek.
Yeah. If you guys want to do it, tell you what. Someone donate $10. I'll go buy the ukulele. I'll go get the ukulele. I'll go get it from upstairs.
Don't donate $10.
Someone give $10. I'll go get the ukulele. I will do it.
No. Let's see. There's no takers. No one wants it. That's fine.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna stream it on my HD 440. You just want to troll us with Smash Mouth? It's partially it. It's partially it.
All right, hold on.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
We'll just change account. We'll change account.
Troll, Shrek, damn, you got me. Suckers.
Oh, it says you don't know Jack is still playing. I don't think it is.
Technically, Hallelujah was in Shrek as well. So, it's actually...
Was it?
Yeah.
Or was it in the second Shrek?
No, it was in the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, questionable commands. We got a $10 donation.
Well, then you have to go get it.
I gotta go get it.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Okay, there we go. You
See,
don't know
keep
Jack.
us entertained.
I will keep us entertained. I'll try to log into my account here, and then maybe we can play some more Jackbox games. I don't know. We'll see. I have to go log off of Jeff's small, pathetic Steam library, and then log into my massive, manly Steam library. Which, if anybody's my friend, knows exactly how big and how massive my Steam library is. Check your Discord PMs. Okay, wait, Skull. Oh, what did we got here? Okay. I'm checking Jeff's Discord PMs. I think. Nope, no wait. He's already coming back.
Alright, so
There
I think
we
we'll
go.
do this and then we'll probably close. It's
Oh.
it's already 10:06.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it is 10:06. All right.
So
then,
you guys don't even know what you've done here. Are we still live?
yeah, we're still live.
Okay. Sorry, the delay is just there. So not only do I own a ukulele, a baritone ukulele, I also have a U bass. Do you know what a U bass is?
No, I actually don't know what a U bass is.
So I'll do a little show and tell from some of my instruments here. So before I decided to get into IT work, I was actually aiming to be a professional musician. So this is my U-bass.
Wait, before you start that, I was like,
Oh yeah, go for it. Have a
of
little
course.
Sazerac.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So this is my U-bass. This is an absolutely fun guitar. It's literally this big.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It is the same pitch and tone as a standard bass.
These are like rubber bands.
Yes.
These are rubber bands.
They're a rubber urethane string.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
And
Not that I know anything about playing any of these.
they're the same octave as a full-size bass. And so if you want a bass to like take with you and like get on a flight and whatnot, these sound exactly like an upright double bass.
That's one of the things I've always wanted.
Yeah.
When I've been on an airplane, I wanted some guy with take a small bass guitar and play it right next to me for my 6-hour flight for all 6 hours.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I've always wanted.
Right.
How did you know?
Exactly. Merry Christmas, Steve. There you go. Put that away.
All right.
But there's a story to that bass, and I'll probably get into it another day. But that bass has an interesting story. There we go. All right.
Live entertainment. Here we go.
Live entertainment, because you guys asked for it. All right. So is Accidentally in Love the choice? Is that what we want to do? Are there any other songs? Because like I said,
That's better than what I can do.
yeah. Someone please make that your ringtone. Ringtone.
Right.
Why did I buy the stupid ringtone? There you go.
Code is in...
Is in Holodeck?
Holodeck, I think.
All right. So that's been episode 112 here on Talking Heads.
That's right.
It's been a fun one. It's been an interesting one.
Interesting one. It's unprecedented. It's the first time we've ever done something just...
We've learned. We've laughed.
Yes. Well, this actually might be a format for next week, too, because I don't predict there's going to be that much
There's not going to be much news between now and New Year's.
No, there isn't going to be. So you're going to have to do this with John now.
Tell you what, if you want John to, like, bring, like, a box drum, and we'll just, like, jam it out, tweet John at Hops and Brews and have John bring his box drum.
Yeah.
Because we could totally do that.
Oh, we're going to do more Jackbox games. So you got Jackbox Volume 2 now.
That's right.
Yeah.
We can totally do that.
Yeah.
Sweet. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. I do appreciate the donations, the super chats, the chat in general, and you guys. We do this for the viewers. I don't really do the Wednesday night shows for the money. I do it because you guys really, really enjoy it.
It's fun, and I do it for the beer.
Yes.
I just come for the beer.
Exactly. So that's going to do it for this week. Next week will also be on Thursday, January 2nd. And then an undisclosed time, location, and day for the week of Vegas.
Yeah, it's going to be CS Mystery Time. Mystery Time.
With 2 special guests.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Alf and Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Mystery guests. Mystery guests.
Yes. So do stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Like the video. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this show. I know it's a little bit off format, but thank you so much for hanging with us and watching. And we'll see you next week.
See you guys.
Cheers all.
Bye-bye.